There we go. Howdy. We're a stream today. I hope you're well. We're doing stuff. We're going hard. Well, we're not going hard. We're just being cool. We're always cool though, so whatever. Okay, hold on. We're doing a silly person thing. Hold on, does this work now? One sec. We're doing it. We're doing it. Nope. I wanted to auto show transcriptions. I was working hard for that. Never mind. Lol. I guess I suck. Lame. So, we're gonna do something. Not here. We're starting here. We start here. Today is us. So, meh, that's all. Also, what's the front page of YouTube say? Is there weird shit going on? Are there cool shorts going on? Did we break it? Oh my fuck, no, what? Oh, obsidian. Obsidian? There you go. I mean, obsidian's pretty legit, so I don't know why I'd call it obsidian when it's like so fucking lovely. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I hella forgot. Also, no, I just saw it.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for
Hold
joining
on.
us.
Give me but a second.
I often note I'm
I have
going
to get
circle
something for
back.
us.
I hate to disappoint conservative Twitter, but I am going to circle back on a number of things, as we often do directly. I'll circle back, circle back.
It shouldn't take me long, I promise.
Circle back, circle back.
It's a really quick grab.
Circle back.
Got him.
Circle back. I hate to disappoint you, but we will venture to circle back with all of you.
This.
This is such a good question.
There's a new systems mod for Kerbal Space Program, and to be fair, I adore that game. I think it's amazing. I think it's beautiful, okay? Like, I straight up think KSP is probably one of the better things that I could ever touch.
As a mom myself, I want to know all the details. I have to circle back.
Have I mentioned that I like Kerbal Space Program yet?
To get you an answer on that, and maybe we can talk about it. And
I think it's really dope.
I will have to circle back.
Have I
on that
broken
one.
something? No, I haven't. Okay,
We'll circle
cool
back.
beans.
I will have to circle back with
I'm
you.
happy.
Let me give you a very specific example. I'll circle back, circle back.
I mean, I saw it, so I couldn't really stop it.
Circle back.
You kind of are stuck with me.
Circle back.
That's kind of your
Circle
fault.
back. I
You're the
hate
one that
to
got stuck
disappoint
here.
you, but we will venture to circle back.
This president knew back in January. Why didn't he tell us?
Okay,
Why
maybe
didn't
it's
he
my
warn us?
fault.
Number
I
of
can
ways
accept
to
that.
combat misinformation. One of them
Okay,
is
it's definitely
circle
my
back.
fault.
Told us that Trump
I can
was
be honest
invincible
here.
and Hitler was in the prison, right?
I don't really have any predictions for you on that. I can circle back. Let me see if I can get more detail for you on that. Circle back.
I signed something.
No one
saying
wants
that
it
if
to
I'm
be their
wrong, I can go
fault.
to prison. Did you?
We'll try to get to as many questions as possible. I'll circle back. I don't have anything more for you. And that communication has been lacking.
Okay, by the way, my camera's been
Well,
remarkably
as you know,
freezy.
Let me give you a very
So, first off,
specific
I'm sorry.
I'll
Secondly,
circle back,
oops.
Circle back. I hate to disappoint you. Circle back.
Much
Circle
where?
back.
Is
That's
this
an
here?
excellent question.
This is
Circle
here,
back.
perfect.
Circle back.
How do I
hate
not
to
notice that?
disappoint you, but
How
we
am
will
I
venture
dumb?
to circle back with all
Now, how
of
am I
you.
this dumb? No, like, legit. I'm, like, so dumb. I was like, where's Discord on my screen? I found it. It's where it should be, not on the screen you see. GG. Win. I'll be like a quick oh, wait, it's my favorite, though. I'll be a quick stream today. Not like I'll be expedient, more like I'll be a shithead. Oh. Bing, bong, bong, bing, 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 bing. I'm sorry. Bing, bong, bong, bing, 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 bing. Bing, bong, bong, bing,
6 o'clock,
bing,
I
bing.
think I'm being indicted again. Bing, bong,
I'll just take it.
let's indict the motherfucker.
Just take it. Mine.
You don't mind if I go off script, do you? Most indictments in the shortest period of time. Who is it? Trump. Trump! But when they indicted me, and then again, and again, and again, I was never indicted. Now I'm setting records. Al Capone was not indicted so much. If you looked at Al Capone in the wrong
Oh
way,
gosh,
he'd kill
it's in the
you.
wrong
He was
place.
not indicted like me. They had a weightlifting deal. This one young woman, she was so proud of it. They put a quarter of an ounce on each side of the thing.
fair.
Then this guy who recently
Done.
transitioned. Bing, bong, bong. Let's indict the motherfucker. Bing, bong, bong. 6 I'm being indicted again. Bing, boom, boom, bing, bing, bing. Let's indict the motherfucker.
I can't help myself. It's actually just beautiful.
You don't mind if I go off script, do you? We will immediately stop all of the pillaging and theft. Very simply, if you rob a store, you can fully expect to be shot as you are leaving that store. Shot, 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 shot. Get up! You deserve a little entertainment. I have a problem. Everybody wants it. They're screaming, dance, dance. Bing. My wife, the first lady, hates when I do this. She said, it's not presidential. I said, yeah, but people like it. Bing, boom, boom, bing, bing, bing. Let's indict the motherfucker. Bing, boom, boom, bing. 6 o'clock, I think I'm being indicted again.
I'm just moving stuff so I don't have to deal with it later.
Let's indict the motherfucker. Bing, boom, boom, bing, bing, bing. You don't mind if I go off script, do you? You don't hear about the American dream anymore, do you? You used to hear the American dream. The American dream, there's no American dream with Biden. I mean, a guy can't find his way off of the stage. Look, here's the sketch. And this guy gets up. Where am I? What a loser. They said, sir, please don't say that. It sounds too obnoxious. I said, I don't mind being obnoxious. Bing, boom, boom, bing, bing, bing. Let's indict the motherfucker. Bing, boom, boom, bing. 6 o'clock, I think I'm being indicted again. Bing, boom, boom, bing, bing, bing. Let's indict the motherfucker. Bing, boom, boom, bing, bing, bing. You don't mind if I go off script, do you?
I'm so broken, bro. I'm like so absolutely broken.
If you have not subscribed.
Okay. Not sorry. Thank you. I just needed it. It made me a happy goose. Hello, how are you doing? Do you want me to go to the Discord and wait for you or something? This is like the break of me not paying attention. I swear I will pay attention ish and off and on, but this is the most focused I'll be for like the next 10 years. I'm joking. I'll be focused all the time. I can do that. I promise. You're doing all right. How's your day been? What you up to? Also, thank you. I want to play it a little. I've been enjoying it. I think it works again. I forgot. Actually, I don't remember stuff most of the time. This I'm pretty sure I remember though, and it wasn't working last time I tried. I don't remember, bro. Some shit, bro. I don't know nothing. I'm just a silly gooser. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a loser and a goose. Just a silly goose, even. Dude, at the moment, you're blah-blah-blah. Where's the... Oh, my camera froze again. Nice. It unfroze this time. Super nice. Super hella dope. At the moment, you're cleaning? That's dope. Good on ya. It's the important work. It must be done. Things must be done. Lol. Okay, what? What am I putting you through? I'm not backing off of this. This is gonna continue to be the unofficial official strong of the stream. Because it's dope and it goes hard and it's pretty. And it's lovely. Also, I'm like fairly sure that I'm noticing a discrepancy between the levels that like what we expect and what's happening. Negi 6. We'll do Negi 8. Because I'm like hacking this in instead of doing something more appropriate. It's working-ish. Ish. Oh, you know why it's not working? Because MIDI-Ox isn't working. Is it even running? Nope. That's wild. That's weird. So my MIDI controller, which did work. Wait, what? No, it was working. Oh, no, it's not. I'm obviously just a goose. Okay. Did you fail to connect to it? Bruh. Oh, no, it is legit right over here. It is registering change. Lol. Lol, K, what? Lol. What? Oh my word. Okay, so 2 things. I'm gonna have to restart our audio engine, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna try the easy thing first, then the hard thing. Okay, if it reflects... something else entirely. Okay, cool, and it's still processing there. But is it? Oh, there we go. There's a start. And yes, we have control again. Okay, cool. That was the easy fix and it worked. That's dope.
Describe the type of people you don't like, what they look like, how they sound, and what color.
You ever look at a fat person and you're just like, how the fuck do you let yourself get this way? You gotta feel for them. Society is judged by how they...
Can you describe the type of people you don't like, what they look like, how they sound, and what color?
You ever look at a fat person and you're just like, how the fuck do you let yourself get this way?
Nope.
You gotta feel for them. Society is judged by how they treat animals, children, the obese.
So you're saying a fat person is like an obese dog?
A few moments later.
There's an issue with my mic? You look at you, you fat fucking pig. You fucking meatball. There's a fucking McDonald's down the street, you fat fuck. You look like you're about to explode, you fucking piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here, you fat fucking pig. You're worried about...
Okay, context-wise though, it's a pretty solid bit.
the mic? Worry about your fucking weight!
It's not like your friend.
No, that's my producer. Mike, get him out of here. Get him out of the whole place. Go and get him out.
Right? It is a good fucking bit. Like, y'all, they go hard. Like, honestly, shout the fuck out. That is some unsettling dopeness. Here you go. Actually, I'll just send you the whole channel, because, like, this man, he puts in the work. It is respectable. It is definitely respectable, the work he puts into his shit. And his producer, like, I don't know who all stands on it, but, like, I know that they work their asses off. And I know they made fun of somebody for doing that thing that I get bitchy about. So that was kind of helpful. I'm typing a thingy. I'm typing a thingy. I'm typing a thingy. No. And... okay, cool. Got it. Got it. But no, for real, their channel's pretty legit. Their work's kind of cool. And I will gladly drop their shit in there. Okay, so there's a mod for Kerbal Space Program. And for anyone who doesn't know, I kind of love this game. And I think it's like pretty fucking awesome. Like legitsy's awesome. I think it's so awesome, in fact, that I could pour my life into it. Please don't make fun of me. Okay, so there's no better way to put this than game is life, game is love, game is everything. Kerbal Space Program, one epic game if you happen to like orbital mechanics, physics as a whole, or just like space. I think all these things go pretty hard.
Rich in the Promised Worlds mod, but it might have been in KSP too.
Hi, there's a cool thing I need to show you. Oh, by the way, the devs for this mod have been like actually on it. They had a breaking bug and they fixed it in like really quick order. Like, I cannot be angry. Did my like playhead not Okay, we're not watching the whole thing, but you are gonna see some shit with me. Let's bring you about here-ish. Okay, dope.
Engine, that'll be our main engine.
For that reason, I will give you the whole Matt Lown video, and to be fair, Matt's beautiful channel. Bro is fucking epic. Like, he's been covering KSP stuff for like, oh my gosh, how long? How long has this been going on? Well, there's 11-year-old videos, and 10 years ago, it looks like we distinctly see a start to Kerbal Space Program. What a good game. Project Mars Photoshop speed drawing. That is so based, my dude. I sometimes forget how old this game is. There's an 8-bit KSP if you didn't know. Like, old Matt Lown content is good, and new Matt Lown content has only gotten better. Y'all could binge this shit for days. It's really fucking dope.
When flying around in general, for want of better phrase.
And, gonna be honest, his levels, when he uploads shit, I haven't had to do a damn thing.
We also have a third engine, which won't provide any thrust, but will instead be part of our Cal overclock to manually keep the fuel tanks at full capacity. Finally, there are the two spider...
Huh? No, I am over 30. I'm old as fuck.
Engines that will serve...
How are you doing? How is your day? What have you been up to?
As our warp engines, providing crazy levels of thrust to let us cover vast distances.
Like, I grew up around a lot of nice old ladies that, like, never aged, so maybe their graceful aging, like, I don't know, genetically imprinted into me, I guess. Blame the nice old Italian lady that was like, my only wrinkle is my vagina. Blame her, because she said that. Blame her. Whatever you think, blame her. She's the reason why, I suppose. I don't know anything else, but I think I can blame her. And to be fair, I don't think she'd mind being blamed for this one. I think she'd take it in stride. Wrong thingy. Blah, blah, blah.
Distances very quickly, ironically, given that the Spider engine is one of, if not the weakest engine in the game. Such is the power of Cal overclocking, I suppose. But you know, since the Spider
Kraken blood storage has got to be the best decal in this whole game. I usually do the same decals. I'm probably going to reinstall KSP, honestly. I legitimately love this game. It is so awesome, and I do miss it. For long stints of time, I'm launching Steam right now, so I can do blah, blah, blah. Okay. I didn't read that. I should have read that. I really should have read that. That would have been important, huh? Updating Steam.
Looking, I did add those 2 Star Trek style nacelles to either side of the SSTO so that when we're like doing, you know, warp burns with those Spider engines, those nacelles will light up in bright blue, just like the Star Trek engines, to kind of make the whole concept of us doing warp burn things a bit more believable. But the build is complete, so there is the SSTO on the runway with our brave Kerbonauts on board, ready to travel vast distances through space, risking everything from explosions, crashes, and krakens. A far cry from the dangers that I face when traveling. The hardest thing for me is the old language barrier issue, but luckily, in this day and age, there are some amazing tools to help with this, like Mondly, today's sponsor.
Okay, I'm going to make sure we let his ad play, actually. I was about to skip around, but I will let this man do this. I will turn it down with voice meter so YouTube can't tell what I'm doing and can't dock him for it. There's his ad. If you want an exact timestamp for his advert, there you go, my dudes. It's good old 4 minutes and 48 seconds in.
That's lifetime access
cool.
too.
I like this, man.
Mondly is in the top 5 language learning apps worldwide with over 125 million downloads for good reason.
I'm gonna have to let it. I don't want to ding another YouTuber. I might just be a little tiny itty bitty YouTuber.
Lessons are recorded with
but
native speakers so that you're not just learning the words, but also learning the right accent and tone from the start.
By the way, in my side time, I've been like setting up Kubernetes with a okay, so I'm just putting tail scale in every pod, right? Tail scale goes in each pod. Tail scale has a pre-shared key for authentication. It auto-auth itself,
while the back to school sale lasts. The link will
it's pretty
be
cool.
in the description
I like
and
it.
pinned
Big fan.
below.
It's an out of 10. I'm gonna look at a way to serve the keys better. Oh, Tailscale is a cute little VPN that I use to have inter-network connectivity with my pods without having to do something else. So I can like, you know, I can't run kubectl on my phone, but I can, on the other hand, run like Tailscale on my phone and my Steam Deck. And then I can connect to like Grafana, Redmine, or Open Web UI. It's an interface for LLMs. And since we use our own, instead of wanting to use someone else's for moderation, it's really handy. Big fan. Big fan. Do it yourself and do it right.
And we are in the air on beginning our very, very, very long trip to the Deb system. I haven't yet brought attention to just how long this video is, but yeah, it's going to be a long old one, which is why I've tried to take as many steps as possible to try and speed up different steps.
Sit here.
Up. Interesting.
No.
For a Cal drive like this,
almost
fairly well controlled actually, but in the orbit of Dres, you do need to download a couple of mod dependencies.
Here.
If you install the mod using CCAN, which I would recommend, don't have to worry about that. But if you download it manually like I did, then you got to download a couple of dependencies. I believe one of the dependencies for this is called the Singularity mod. There's a couple of others as well. But anyway, it adds this wormhole, which is going to allow us to teleport to the Deb system. So let's go down and do that.
Boom. New system.
Yeah, I got a bit triggered.
Yeah, this mod is integrating a new system into Kerbal Space Program. That's how good it is.
Happy with the time warp button, so it was pretty much instant. But here we are. Where are we?
It's so
my goodness, we have traversed great distances in the blink of an eye.
My
headset
if we look around
my
us, glasses.
Past Matt, who's filming this video, if we can look around us, aha! There is a planet. That's not Dres. That's no moon. That's a planet. that it's not a planet in the Kerbal system. We must be in the Deb system. So yes,
boom,
we're in the Deb system.
It has rings.
How exciting
and an
is
atmosphere.
This? It was the first promised additional star system.
But it's not just pretty. No. It's not just pretty on the surface. It does have an atmosphere on it.
It is not technically part of. Well, I don't say technically. It is not part of the United Kingdom.
It has a breathable
This is like
atmosphere.
our closest foreign country, I guess.
Also,
I guess
the reason I'm bringing this
in the
up,
south of England. What's happening here? And they were like,
is the mods were like willing to help this man while he was experiencing issue, and they seem remarkably responsive. And if you're gonna, install something in your computer, you kind of want it to be maintained and have responsive support. And I think that's pretty cool.
That's weird.
That's why.
And they tried it, and they were getting crashes as well. And we were like, what the devil is happening here? So I'm like, guys, I've got to get this video made today. And if I can't get interplanetary, I'm going to have to just focus the video on the Gerdama system, which would be kind of a shame, really. And they were like, that would be kind of a shame. So they jumped to it, trying to figure out what was happening. And in the meantime, like on screen, this was my final attempt at leaving the system. Like I did try going at non-warp speeds as well, and the speed I was going didn't make a difference. Here I am now, going with Plan B, which is going to Donk, which is the biggest moon of Gerdama. It appears to be an airless.
By the way, so man can't get out, right? And he's stuck there because it crashes.
Wait,
they fix it
to reattempt the landing.
Yes, this is massive pre-watch.
I had a Discord ping from those devs I was talking to earlier, and they said they found the fix. It's to do with the community fixes mod, which, by the way, guys, I highly recommend you install if you haven't. But that mod includes, here we are, a fix for the maneuver tool. The reason it includes this fix is because the stock maneuver tool can cause severe lag and stutter issues, especially with Copernicus and modified systems, of which this mod is. But for whatever reason, enabling this fix...
highly recommend if you haven't. Principia is a mod with in-body physics simulation. So it brings like how... Okay, so if you and another person are in an area with... If you all are just sitting, let's say you and your friend are nearby the International Space Station, you're going to be tugged on by each other. There'll be the gravitational pull of each of you as you both have mass, anything with mass, right? And then there'll be the pull of the space station, and also the planet Earth, and also the moon, and also the sun, and then anything else that comes whizzing by. So I think what I'm getting at is that the coolest thing about Principia, is first, Matt Lounge showed it to me, and secondly, it does the proper physics simulation. And I think that Kitten Space Agency, KSA, their replacement to KSP, since KSP kind of went bad, KSP2, big old fucking rotten mess. He burned just this at the start of it, but I'm just gonna say that he covers it at the start, and it's pretty fucking cool. That he brings it up so. None of us are letting them forget that they have a Kickstarter that is still not a Kickstarter. They have a Steam Early Access for KSP2, and that company has been bought out. No one knows who owns the property. We haven't gotten an update in ages. They let go of everyone who was working on it after they got bought by a larger company. They then let go of the entire team doing KSP. So all the original folks, they're gone. I don't even know who released the plushies because it wasn't the same people I'm aware of, I think. I mean, maybe if it is, I'll gladly be wrong.
What's it even called? The Promised Worlds mod. So I've turned it off, and as you can see, we can exit the Gerdama system and traverse the rest of the Deb system, which I tried out in this test, trying to get to our next intended destination. In my excitement, I forgot to film the burn that's going to get us there. I feel like it's not that bad, right? Because we are using infinite fuel and all that.
Let you mop the floor before you take a shower, and you'll get yourself together, and you can BC with you for a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to be on long tonight. So if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and it's fine. If it does, dope.
It's not like a big deal you guys missed this, but whatever. We are now going
I'm currently glazing the developers of a mod that I haven't played, but Promised Worlds has an you get to go between two systems, and you don't have to use the wormhole. You can just fly there the long way. I usually send unmanned missions. I kill Bill as my first act, then I immediately just use everyone else to quit, because kill Bill. Then I use everyone else to very, very quickly get everything else sorted out. It's pretty solid, I like it.
Our next destination, which is Glumo. Well, specifically, we're going to one of Glumo's moons, the aforementioned Merble. So again, I read the KSP wiki page for Merble and Glumo and kind of I'm going to summarize it here, basically. So this is what we know about what it would have been like in the KSP2 Interstellar release, based on what we saw of it in the trailers and the dev diaries, or rather, whoever wrote the KSP wiki article gathered from those things that I'm now going to summarize for you. So yes, it would have been a frozen moon orbiting Glumo, which, based on the KSP2 trailer footage, would have been a highly inclined one. And this is a sign that I can continue.
That's all you get from me of this. I think it's really dope.
With this.
Well, it'll be here.
But who knows? Oh, here we are. Going back through the wormhole, by the way. I'm sorry, guys. I hate burdening my issues on you. Like, I don't want to make people to feel bad for not watching videos. Like, I totally...
And look, he's warping through this part. I'm just hyping this man's channel up. I'm not like... I, again, highly suggest y'all find yourselves here. Like, he is so beyond cool. He is so messy cool. Like, oh, I put that in the wrong place, that's why. No, he's like so nifty. He's like so cool. If you don't, then you're a goofball.
Get it? Like, I'm subscribed to a bunch of channels where I don't watch a lot of the videos they make. I'll just watch the odd one here and there. And that's great. If you are here, if you subscribe and watch one video of mine every 2 years, and that's it, welcome aboard, I say. I really don't want to pressure people into not watching videos.
Oh, by the way, he's one of my favorite people to have playing when I'm like, because I can't, like, sometimes I'm at work and I really need to focus, right? So I'll just put this man on anyway. Because, like, he's nifty. He's dope. He's pretty cool.
It's like, I don't want to be that guy. But it's more like, this is just a thing that's been worrying me. Like, oh no, has YouTube decided that actually, this Matt Lown fella, we don't like him. Let's just, his videos, let's just, no, you know? So I mentioned when I went through the wormhole the very first time in this video, all those hours ago, I just time warped really quickly, and so I didn't really get to see what the effect looked like. So now, we're not time warping. So you can kind of see what the wormhole effect looks like. It looks kind of weird, I guess. I guess it would be cool to time warp a little bit, just so it's not taking too long. I think I do eventually time warp during this, because it starts getting a bit samey. But yeah, oh! Something just changed. The camera just changed. I think it looks like we're exiting. That looks like the Cabal system skybox. Or was the skybox even different? I don't know. Maybe just the interplanetary dust clouds made the skybox look different in DevDeb. Either way, we seem to be on the tail end of things. Here we go. Oh, there we go. So I'm just time warping now. Just try and get things moving along. Arriving at the Kabola system. And here we are, escaping the wormhole that is orbiting Drez. And there we are. Now, it looks like the same principle as Portal applies here, where speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out. Or in this case, slow thing comes out, slow thing goes in, slow thing comes out. We're basically on a trajectory that's going to plunge us straight into the sun. So I need to do a bit of a big burn so that we don't do that, and instead we...
Oh, because, yeah, if you don't preserve momentum, yup.
Counter Kerbin. And luckily, you know, this is a very expensive burn, but luckily, Delta V is of no concern to us, because this ship has a Cal drive. Now, this is kind of concerning, the amount of fuel this would have taken. So I really don't think I could do a Promised Worlds video again without having an Interstellar parts mod, like adds really efficient, powerful engines for going interstellar. And maybe I'll avoid using the wormhole. I'll try and just do it, air quotes, properly. Who knows?
So y'all, you should totally find this man's channel. And if you find yourself seeing that video notification come up, you should totally watch it and we'll bitch about it. Because I'm like, genuinely excited as hell.
I'm going to tackle it. I'll have to maybe watch some other videos of people that do these kinds of mods more, so they got more experience than me in these big interstellar missions. I don't know. If you guys have any recommendations of good channels, let me know in the comments. And if I watch it and think it's good and it's helped me, I will of course give that person a little shout out, because, you know, I love shouting out creators every now and then. To be honest, I don't do it. The reason I don't just shout out smaller creators a lot is because there's no way of saying this without sounding supremely arrogant, but guys, nobody is better than me. No, that's not what I was going to say. It's that I don't generally watch other KSP creators, because like KSP basically is a job for me. So I'll like sit down, play KSP and all that. And then when I want to relax, I don't really then want to watch someone else playing KSP. I want to just do some of my own time. But I occasionally...
So what I don't know is what UI mod he's using, because this control... Oh, sorry. I don't know what UI mod he's using. Oh, perfect. HUD replacer with Z theme. Oh my gosh, it looks pretty. Oh my gosh, get in my clipboard.
Usually like see a thumbnail and title that get me intrigued, and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting, I might give that a watch. And one channel I've been an enjoyer of recently is Oh god, I'm gonna get his name wrong. Bogue, I think it is. No, I'm gonna Google this now because I don't want to butcher it and get it wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Bogue. It's Bogue. Yes, YouTube is coming up with suggestions to that. No, it's autocorrected to Vogue, like Vogue magazine. Let's type in Bogue Kerbal Space Program. There we are. Yeah, Bogue. Only 6,000 subscribers. Go show him some love. I'll probably put a link to his channel in the description if I remember. Yeah, I've been enjoying his videos a lot. They've been great little fun, and it's been like, yeah, I should probably do that in my videos, and I keep forgetting to do that. So yeah, go check that out. It's a good little channel. And yeah, there aren't many channels I kind of watch because again, KSP is like my job, so I don't really tend to watch them. But yes, I will of course give shout outs if I learn something from an interstellar person on YouTube who does KSP Interstellar. You know, where are we now? We're 50. Wait for it. We're now 54 minutes into the video. So, you know, what can I say? I'm flagging here. Now, I did say that we're at 54 minutes, but of course that's not true for some of you. Okay. For some of you will be watching.
It's running inside Docker. This makes... No, it's not.
Watching this on Patreon or my YouTube member. I feel like I'm doing all the plugging at the wrong time of the video, right? I should have been doing this earlier when everyone was here, but now there's only like 5 people left, but whatever. Yeah, if you are a Patreon member or indeed a member of my YouTube channel, then you'll have your own version of this video, which is shorter because there's no ads in it. So there you are. If there's a little plug for my Patreon page and my members program, you'll have your own version of this video and you'll have access to this craft file as well.
I wish people wouldn't just use 8080 as the port they go to all the time. It's very obnoxious and it's quite silly.
It's kind of a
like everyone uses the same port, bro. Just pick something. Like, I don't know, go write ICANN and get given your own port assignment for what you do. Just do it.
Okay, you want to fly, so you might need to practice and just watch how I'm flying it to figure out how to do the controls. It's pretty intuitive, actually. I don't know why I'm saying this. But yeah, and then maybe one day you too could do this next step of the mission, which is landing back at the Kerbal Space Center. I didn't really do a fantastic job of this because there was lots of cloud cover, so I couldn't really see the landmarks I usually use when plotting a trajectory back to the Kerbal Space Center. I use kind of the oceans and the locations of the desert peninsula and the mountain ranges to figure out what kind of trajectory I need.
Okay, dope. We leave this man now. I want this UI mod. I'm glad it's in my, I'm glad I've been timestamping it. I know, right? It's like I should have. Oh? It's like I should suck less. Okay, y'all. Y'all. This exists, and we're gonna fucking stare for a bit. What? You can try to stop me, but I'm not gonna. You can do it all you want, but like...
Hire anybody with a fucking pulse? Understand that he could transition into that when they'll hire anybody with a fucking pulse?
That seems like a good part, right? Okay, dope. So I'm gonna come back to an hour 25 in at least, but
is gonna be in how his
Andy keeps dressing like a random woman. That's fine. But it also is just breaking me. Where does it happen?
Paid for my hotels. My parents paid for my...
Spend time with you while we still can and before things like fall apart.
And you didn't go visit them this year, Phil. And it's like, by the way, so you're trying to relax in your spare time from your job. Maybe you're a student. You go to school. I don't know, maybe you're just like a housewife and you're just trying to decompress. And Phil brings up like his parents are dying, his financial troubles. It's like, doesn't that stress you the fuck out? Like, it's not chill and positive by any means. We're fixating on the most negative and lowest parts of his life and reliving them over and over and over again. And then he wonders why he doesn't have any actual support.
I'm like, well, yeah, well, wait a minute. Coming back to Connecticut, we could maybe just do something small time, but hey, at least we could get married and we could spend some time with, with the family while we're there.
Phil was too cheap, too fucking broke to actually afford even a fucking town hall wedding. Which, I don't even know if it's like $500 bucks to do that. You know, like was too fucking poor.
By the way, I want my wedding to be in like a park or something. Like I want to just go and do like the contractual stuff at a courthouse and then just have a ceremony in the park or something. Like I don't know. I'm a frugal person. I don't really want to do a flashy thingy. I just know when I get married, I just wanted, like, when I get married and when I get buried, unfortunately for anyone shackled with me, I want to be done in the most cost-effective way possible. Like, especially, like, for burial and stuff, like, or when I pass, right? I have for years been saying, fine, that since I learned that my friend and my mother couldn't just kick me into a gutter if it happened, which I legitimately spent years saying that's what I wanted until people, like, told me that's not legal. I just want to be buried or not even buried. I just want to be disposed of in the most cost-effective way possible. That's all. That's like my wish. I like my wish.
Bro, he even had to sponge off his parents a couple $100 to have a fucking city official write off on a fucking form, dude.
There, we could have kind of just a few days together because we knew we couldn't afford a honeymoon or whatever. We were already financially distraught. How are we going to do a honeymoon? But instead, let's just spend a few days in Connecticut together, do some fun stuff together. There's stuff there. There's an awesome zoo. There's shopping. There's food.
The zoo.
The locale going to the zoo. That makes sense.
Zoo shopping.
The zoo and food. That's like the extent of this guy's horizon.
That's a right.
I mean, like, so when I was like a goober going on dates, I would like a lot of the time I would go really hard to just be like, I will make food and we can go to the park. You know, like when I was going on dates, I just wanted to like not be a burden. So I'd just like make stuff and then just show up with things. Like it made a lot of friends outside of the people I was like trying to date and shit too. Cause like once we went to the pier and we ended up making like friends with all of the pier people who just wanted to not peer pressure me, but just rather to hang the fuck out and be chill. It's pretty nice. I liked it.
Revealed
pretty dope.
But
oh yeah, but remind us and tell us all again.
You know, there's a lot of people that weren't around 6 fucking years ago who have no idea, Phil.
No, but tell us. No, we should know. I should know everything. Tell me.
You know, my mom and I had this very serious conversation about my financial problems and things that were going on at that time.
So notice this wasn't a conversation with Phil's father. It was with his emotional mom who probably loves him unconditionally.
His dad knows it's
over. His dad knows it's over and didn't care. And is like, listen, the only way our son's going to learn is if he hits fucking rock bottom, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the mom's like, no, let's bail him out. Let's bail him out.
And keep in mind, this was 6 years ago and all this is resolved now. But basically, she wanted to send us on a honeymoon.
I don't believe him.
She wanted to pay for us to go on.
Oh, bro, I'm taking these off, bro. Okay, I'm going to go.
Yeah, go.
This is why I brought you to this part.
It's actually my spine. Is important.
Again,
Do you want me to play or do you want me
to? Just go quick, and I'll talk about what Phil just said. So obviously, his mother's dream for him, and you know, this is a lot of parents' dream, is that when their kid gets married, they have it drawn up a certain way in their head. And I guarantee you that Phil's mom did not have her son's wedding day being in their house, in their backyard, a courthouse wedding where Kat had to wear her hand-me-down wedding dress with cubic zirconium rings. I don't believe that, you know, she envisioned for Phil that he wouldn't be able to go on a honeymoon because he was in crippling tax debt up to his fucking eyeballs. And even when she offered, listen, son, I really want you to have this experience. It was important for me and your father to have this experience. I want you to have it. For Phil to be like, no, like I'm so deep in debt. Like I need help, mom. And for mom to then go, you know what? I'm going to let that go. I really want you to have this honeymoon, but I understand your finances are fucked. Please promise me, if I take care of this, you will transition out of what you're doing now. You're getting married. You can have kids. Me and dad will support you as long as you do something that's genuinely positive and meaningful. And rather than do that, he chose to double down on being a child forever. And it's just baffling to me that he can tell this story and feel proud about it and feel like he did nothing wrong, as though this wasn't a potential point where there was a fork in the road of his life, where this is one of his last chances to actually turn it around. And once again, he chose the worst path. He chose the worst timeline.
It's Phil. gonna do that. He shouldn't do it, but he keeps doing it. It's bananas,
he possibly
bro.
could.
This man doesn't stop.
It's just crazy, man.
Can't stop, won't stop.
It really is. Well, you know, that's true. It was probably a really hard conversation for his aging ill mother. And I imagine as the years go by and there's no grandchildren, there's no sense of progress, there's no visits from their son. Like, I imagine it just gets sadder and sadder and sadder. Your Christmas alone without your only son every year. There's no Christmas. Every Thanksgiving, there's no Thanksgiving. Every birthday, there's no birthday. You know, you get one phone call a week. Your son may as well be fucking dead. Like, seriously. And he just doesn't give a shit, doesn't care at all about what that does to his mother and father. And it's one thing if your mother or your father was a total piece of shit to you, if they beat you, if they molested you, if they were abusive, if they never supported you. But his parents put him on a full ride through life. They paid his way through fucking college. His father set him up at the fucking helicopter company. They bailed him out of his taxes like they did here. They did everything for their son that they possibly could. And he rewards them. No Christmas, no Thanksgiving, no birthday, no grandchildren, no visits, nothing. Because he only cares about himself because he's a truly selfish, horrible piece of shit. And
I thought PPP was going to call him a selfish whore. I feel let down. I feel lied to. I feel fucked over. Y'all should watch Kino. That's all I gotta say. Here, I'll make sure to drop their thingy in the thingy. I got you. And by the thingy, I mean this thingy. No, this is what I've been like waiting for. I just kind of like didn't want to rush into it because I thought I might ditch people by accident. So here's a fucking link to a video and it broke me. Also, this one timestamp is gonna stay with us for a while. I probably should clip this.
I'm your aunt. I'm your grandpa. Doesn't get to make your meals. I'm your aunt. I'm your grandpa. I'm the one that gets your meal prepared and make sure it gets done.
The sheriff says inmates get put in isolation.
A local sheriff is catching heat on social media for using food as punishment. That right there is the Warden Burger. Butler County Sheriff Richard Jones serves it to inmates in isolation. Our Courtney King sat down with the sheriff today about why he uses it. But Courtney, my question is, would he eat the burger?
Just a little spoiler, he does eat the fucking burger. This man does not give a fuck. He goes hard. It's wild.
Rob, that was my first question for him. So not only did he say he would, he did, and we have it all on camera. We're going to show you that in just a few minutes, or in a moment, actually. The sheriff tells us that he's not the only one that does this and that detention centers all over the country do this. And it is important to note that the burger is not made to be bad. We do have the recipe for it, and we'll put it on our website for you. It's basically a turkey burger. The sheriff says that what's punishment about it is that the inmate in isolation gets that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day until they leave isolation. And like you said, he has caught a lot of flack on social media about this. One person even calling him a disgusting human.
The State Department of Corrections is...
How can he be disgusting? Look at how charming he is. Look at how pretty this man is, okay? Okay, cool.
Not my boss. So I basically don't give two what they think.
On Wednesday, we sat down with Butler County Sheriff Richard Jones and watched him eat this. It's no ordinary burger. It's what the sheriff calls a Warden Burger.
See, my initial concern is, okay, what is this? Like mealworms and fucking wood chips? No, it's not. They're giving them a turkey burger. If you gave it to Greta, I think she'd be upsetty spaghetti. But I'd probably look at you like, nah, man, can I have french fries? Eventually I'd be like, nah, man, can I just have the bread?
So you have zero...
They'd at some point have to feed me.
No complaints about the Warden Burger?
Me personally, no. I would eat this. Hell, I'm eating it now.
The sheriff tells us he's been serving it to inmates in isolation for all 3 meals for the last several years.
This is jail. You don't get to choose. Your mommy and your daddy and your Aunt Lily doesn't get to make your meals. I'm your aunt. I'm your grandpa. I'm the one that gets your meal prepared and make sure it gets done.
The sheriff
said, there's the beautiful line that got me. The reason we are here is him saying that phrase.
Says inmates get put in isolation for things like fighting, and the burger is an added punishment.
If you get in trouble and you go to an isolation cell, it's no different than your regular cell. And that's what you get 3 times a day, and you get all the water you can drink. It's very nutritious. It's good for you. It has lots of fiber in it. Fiber is good for you, right?
I say this a lot, but hearing him say it just comes off with a layer of scathing, and I don't know how to feel about it. But he has really funny delivery. This man, unlike DEI dubs, can tell a good joke, has good timing, good delivery, and possibly gives not a fuck. I got you. You want that again for practice? So we can all make jokes better than Mr. DEI dubs?
Added punishment.
There you go.
If you get in trouble and you go to an isolation cell, it's no different than your regular cell. And that's what you get 3 times a day, and you get all the water you can drink. It's very nutritious. It's good for you. It has lots of fiber in it. Fiber is good for you, right?
Sheriff Jones says a dietitian approved the burger, and it's not made to taste bad.
It's got many ingredients. It's made with...
Okay, see, that's a big thing. But no, legit, we're at what, 211? No, just looking at it, like, it just looks like they're gonna say it's made with, like, mealworms and fucking pocket sand. But apparently this man puts, like,
made to taste
this
bad.
in his mouth.
It's got many ingredients. It's made with ground turkey, potatoes, carrots. It's got celery. It's got flour.
He says the punishment is in not having variety. Jones says inmates can be in isolation for up to 10 days at a time, which means they could eat up to 30 Warden burgers.
Would you ever eat it for 3 meals a day?
Yeah. I'm easy to please on what I eat. I come from
it's everything a growing shithead needs.
Generation that you eat whatever's in front of you.
He says he hopes the burger will make inmates think twice about acting out while in the Butler County Jail.
Has it worked? Have you ever had someone in isolation be like, I'm never getting in trouble because I don't want that burger ever again?
Yeah, we've had people that leave. They always tell me they never want to eat that burger again. And this may be just a little piece that keeps you out of trouble, keeps you from hurting other people. And that's my goal here.
It was on my little tuffet still. I didn't even think to
So
notice.
the sheriff tells us that he's never been fined or ordered to stop using the burger despite some state officials saying that he's violating some policies. And guys, I was not able to try the burger because I'm gluten intolerant, but we have a burger for you guys that the sheriff gave us. You know, because we're doing our job, we need to test the product, let our
Hello, fellow fucked up stomach person. Best to you.
viewers know what's going on. So Rob, I think, or Steve, if you guys could taste test
we're
that
both,
and let us know what it tastes like.
We cut it in half, but just like you said, it does smell like a pizza.
Yeah, it does. Too bad you have to go to jail to eat this. It's pretty good.
Yeah, we thank the sheriff for sending one back. It's not bad. Like, I don't think this is punishment. Would I want to eat it every day? Probably not. 3 meals a day?
I'm a former vegetarian, so I'm used to stuff like this. But actually, it's not bad.
Yeah,
it really
totally.
isn't.
Totally.
So,
that was a very, very...
Man has got... Bro, the warden's got jokes. The newscasters have jokes. This gal looks super serious. I don't think she's made a joke yet. Everyone else is fucking killing it. It's like actually pretty fucking solid.
Interesting story, Courtney. And I'm glad you got the sheriff's perspective.
Courtney. The serious Courtney. Ever so serious Courtney. Why so serious, bro?
Perspective. Because a lot of times when you see things on social media, it just kind of touches the surface, right?
and sorry, Mom, for talking with my mouth full.
I know, tell me about it. Okay, so weather-wise, the humid weather is returning.
Yeah, I just really did notice that they've been doing this for a long time now. What?
Very interesting story.
Okay, you're doing it the right way. You're cheeking it.
Courtney. And I'm glad...
There's no right way, but, like, it's closer than nothing.
You got the sheriff's perspective.
And sorry, Mom, for talking with my mouth full.
I know, tell me about it. Okay, so weather-wise, the humid weather is returning.
Have you swallowed this yet? I think you've swallowed it, but have you even swallowed this yet? Or are you just mulling it around?
Yes, it is. And it looks like we'll make it through the weekend without a lot of humidity. Excuse me?
Is it like just piss dry? Because, like, if you make a burger with, like, flour as filler, like, it isn't the most difficult thing to, like, fuck yourself up with making it dry.
But
Monday it begins.
Okay, so and what I noticed, when you step outside right now.
Yeah, no. What the fuck is this?
It's every day now. Something.
What the fuck is this?
There is a class of women on the
Hold on. I want to do something, and you're coming with me as long as there's not an update. Did I really click this twice? What? Oh. Motherfucker. Absolute motherfucker. No what? No what? No tremendous.
Caleb Hammers.
It's not boosted. It's just peaking. Okay, hold on. Give me like a second. That is mad.
Financial audit. Caleb started his channel a few years ago to try to help people get their finances on track because when he was younger, he had racked up a ton of debt, and after binging Dave Ramsey videos and reading books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he was able to pull himself out of that situation, and now he wants to help others do the same. Now, Caleb is hilarious. The people that he finds, they're remarkable, and they're real. That's the thing. These are not paid actors. These are real people who applied to come on his show.
And they get given an alias. And they still seem to fuck it up sometimes. Like, they edited it out, but, like, there's a lot of fucking people, like, saying compromising shit getting beeped. And also forgetting that they're on one of the largest shows on YouTube.
In recent months, there has been a common theme. These people hate America.
Most subscribers, most, what, no? Not most, yeah, most members. There we go, most members.
And they are happily taking advantage of the system. This woman is on government subsidies. She is under this mountain of debt, taking resources from the government that she hates. She's saying Trump is so bad, America is so awful, I need to flee. And yet they are helping fund her life. And that is why people on social media are so mad, because he is exposing something deeper than just bad, idiotic personal choices. He is exposing the system that enables and supports them.
Okay, yeah, that is kind of what this man has been inadvertently jumping into. It's it's kind of something. It is legit something, I'll tell you that much. It is actually something. I had to update this so it would pull it from the correct library. It hates me. Where the piss is this? Epic. Just launch Epic itself. Fuck you, Play Night. Like you, love you, need to know. There's an update for the launcher. Bro, you have got to be kidding me, bro. What the fuck, brother? Some Sutter County residents worry about representation of a new district stretches to the... What are they doing? If we look at local news stuff for people, we tend to get in on the small town drama. And it's kind of fun.
Well, the majority of California voters...
I've been like in it for the small town drama sidebars on top of other shit. It's pretty cool.
We're happy to see Prop 50 pass. There is also some fallout. Voters in areas that rejected it worry the new congressional maps will leave them without a voice.
Voters overwhelmingly passing Prop 50 last night, approving these newly redrawn congressional districts. The latest results show more than 5 million people voting yes, roughly 3 million voting no, with 77% of the vote in. So let's break it down this way as to how California counties vote.
There is another Fortnite update.
The counties in red rejecting redistricting, and the counties in blue voting for it. Most of the Sierra and North State are Republican country, and they voted along party lines. Tonight, many are feeling redistricting disappointment.
Good old Reading.
Over California's new congressional districts.
Here is the current District 1. It is primarily Republican country, running from Sutter County north to the Oregon state line. All of the counties in the current 1st District, except Nevada County, rejected Prop 50. But in blue are the new boundary lines for District 1. It now stretches west to Ukiah and south into the liberal North Bay, which now gives Democrats a big advantage. That will make it tougher for a Republican to represent the counties in the northern Sacramento Valley and the Sierra on Capitol Hill. And tonight,
the partisanship still really does just break me. Like, y'all, first off, this is an no shit duh. Y'all realize y'all are people, right? Okay, cool. You realize there's value to reaching across the aisle, right? I know y'all do. But, like, it is just so polarized, bro. Like, I don't get it. It is so polarized, I just don't fucking grok this shit.
Those voters are worried that the new districts will mean they will no longer have a Republican representing them in Washington, D.C. after the midterms.
KCRA 3's Peyton Headley went to Sutter County just to get the pulse on how people are feeling.
50 is a very, very important subject, and I'm sorry it passed. I'm extremely sorry it passed.
I understand why they did it, and I appreciate the fact that they asked us whether we wanted to do it or not.
It's so messed up.
That's the reaction from some residents in Yuba City after Prop 50 passed in California. In Sutter County, 63% of voters voted against it. The rural agricultural county is currently represented by Republican Doug LaMalfa in District 1, along with most of the northern part of the state. But with the passing of 50, that will change drastically, instead stretching west from Yuba County to include the Napa Valley.
Also, ever since people tried to like do redistricting based upon like their perception of people's ethnicity and shit, I've been like pretty upsetty spaghetti. So I just keep locked into it.
Not living how we're living out here, and we're not living how they're living.
Like they were doing it without a plan of a time to stop it either. It was just going to be an indefinite continuance of this. And like we're never going to escape racialism and colorism if we don't just abandon that shit. So it upset my spaghettis.
Not there.
Residents say they're concerned a district that stretches to the Bay Area won't focus on their values when it comes to agriculture, water, ranching, and mining. Sutter County Sheriff Brandon Barnes echoing that feeling. In a post on Facebook, he says in part, the overall passage of Proposition 50 speaks to the very problem that some sheriffs were trying to highlight, which is fair representation and not allowing large voting populations to dictate rural services. Meanwhile, LaMalfa says he feels like the people he has represented all these years have been kidnapped.
I shudder to think that their representation that they would have if this scheme stands isn't going to pay attention to them and care at all, other than maybe, you know,
hand waving
on the surface of what it is they need.
Peyton Headley, KCRA 3 News.
Now, while LaMalfa has said that he will run.
Okay, dopeness. Well, I'm waiting for Fork Knife to reinstall. It is done right now. There we go. We're winning. Hold this while we wait.
This week I'm also creating the White House Faith Office, led by Pastor Paula White, who is so amazing.
I'm one of those crazy I still am. I'm one of those mamas. I'm like one of those crazy mamas. Y'all are looking at me funny. First off, men, if you don't cover your wife, she'll start talking to Snake. But if you don't engage with her, she's gonna be talking to Snake. Women are hard to cover because they can be manipulative. Whoa. They can be rebellious. They think they're right. Because women are manipulative, man. We live in a generation where they feminized men. They made them weak. And she just wants to talk stupid stuff because that's a woman. Oh, see, that's not a man's nature. He just doesn't want to come home and talk. How's your day? Good. Done. She just talks stupid stuff.
Shut your mouth.
You need a man to stand up and be a man.
I'm a new man.
And be like, girl, what you doing? Not in my house. Y'all talking to snakes all the time. I'm one of those crazy I still am. I'm one of those moms. I'm like one of those crazy
moms. Like, there's a strong chance she does not know that she's in here. That's wild. I mean, it makes sense, but like...
I mean, Christians have become so watered down and weak, it's ridiculous. Roll up your sleeves, go, come on with your little fatty muscles and go, honey, look at this. And we've made this really crazy, weird thing out of the American church. Like, all that matters is the head. I'm in the lineage of crushing head. I'm in the bloodline
Updating
of
play
crushing
night.
head. My seed comes.
I'm gonna come.
I don't really need it right now, I guess, huh?
This has always been the battle of the seeds. I intend to inflict damage. I'm a menace.
Me too.
You're looking at me funny like I'm teaching
See, that's why I
something
like
crazy.
it. I'm also a menace. Just not a phantom.
Gonna go, wow, this one's just crazy. I'm on those crazy
Hello, Star Wars nerds. How are you? I hope you're well.
I'm like one of those crazy mamas.
I see the beautiful hearts of the Star Wars nerds. Always. Here, I'll just move it over. Wrong one. I'll just take it. Ooh, it's huge. Okay, hold on.
Listen, if you have
We're gonna do that thing.
To YouTube channel, do it right now. Do it today. And all you have to do is click the big red subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Whoa!
It's time to go full demon time. It is time.
It is time to go full demon time. It really
I'm
is.
gonna go full demon time, and it is time to go full demon time.
It's time to go full demon time. Yeah,
I can do the thing. I can do this. I swear. I'm capable. I'm a capable bitch.
Halloween special.
There. Oop. I just moved it for now. I'm doing a thingy for us, so I don't have to mouse out as much. Okay, I got it. We're good now. This can go here. And all the updates did finish in such a loser. Did I have it? Is this it? No. I'm grabbing stuff for us, and I'm putting it in a queue. So I don't have to, like, double back so fucking much. For now. Okay, cool beans. And there's something in it that I just want to like go over with y'all because it's fun as fuck. Got it. We're good. Brother man. You're not at number 1. You're at number 1.
Skips and glitches.
Okay, cool. There's like news. There's new news. There's new news, my dudes. And I can just float this little window and be a complete and absolute ass crack about it. You know what would have helped me? If I just like timestamped everything in advance. That would have helped me so much. I can still do it. Oh my. Bruh. So not timestamp it, but if I just drop the links in advance, it gets a lot more easy for me. Then I don't have to like do that part at least. And I think that's possibly the like tightest thing ever. And yeah, no, I'm just gonna like explode with joy in like 10 seconds because I just saved myself like 2 minutes. It's got the whole playlist link in it, but I really just couldn't care less. Okay, so there's a skip that got found. There's a new skip, my dudes. There's a... Bless you. There's a new skip in a game that I'm sure we all adore. Did I actually click join and I just kind of zoned out? Oh my fuck, I'm so bad.
Over the years, a ton have been found. Some of the most famous are backwards long jumps in Super Mario 64 and wrong warping in Ocarina of Time. And when it comes to backwards long jumps, the earliest mention of them comes from a November 1996 issue of Famimaga 64. In recent times, speedrun glitches are found by dedicated players that have advanced technical knowledge of how the game and hardware work. Like the hot plate glitch in Dragon Quest III, whereby manipulating the internal temperature of the
Oh, by the way, I had no idea this was a thing, but I fucking love it.
Yes, it's possible to affect the hardware in such a way that you're able to create a fully leveled party and warp to the final boss. These types of glitches typically aren't stumbled upon by players playing the game casually, as the requirements are too precise and technical. But, just like an infinite amount of monkeys working at typewriters will eventually produce Shakespeare, casual players inevitably stumble upon glitches that speedrunners miss. One of the most famous cases is that of Boba Skip, where during her first playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, she found a glitch that was previously undiscovered. However, just recently, a casual player stumbled upon something in Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels, that...
See, like, not even infamy like Darkside Phil has collected, or, like, I suppose Ian Foote is a much more appropriate example of someone who's gone straight for the fucking, like, being a shithead sphere. Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm oh my goshing myself because I, like, had the window covering that.
This influence...
No, you will run it
Skips
back.
and glitches are synonymous with speedrunning, and over the years...
Sit.
A ton
Okay,
have
cool.
been
I just hit the
found.
knob.
Some of the most famous
That's
are
fine.
backwards long jumps in Super Mario 64 and wrong warping in Ocarina of Time. And when it comes to backwards long jumps, the earliest mention of them comes from a November 1996 issue of Famimaga 64. In recent times, speedrun glitches are found by dedicated players that have advanced technical knowledge of how the game and hardware work. Like
Okay,
the
good.
hot plate glitch in Dragon Quest III, where by manipulating the internal temperature of the NES, it's possible to affect the hardware in such a way that you're able to create a fully leveled party and warp to the final boss. These types of glitches typically aren't stumbled upon by players playing the game casually, as the requirements are too precise and technical. But, just like an infinite amount of monkeys working at typewriters will eventually produce Shakespeare, casual players inevitably stumble upon glitches that speedrunners miss. One of the most famous
There's gotta be
cases
a
is
car,
that
right?
of Boba Skip, where during her first playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, she found a glitch that was previously undiscovered. However, just recently, a casual player stumbled upon something in Super Mario Bros. 2: The Lost Levels that led to the discovery of a skip that speedrunners missed for the last 39 years.
Trust me.
This skip is a big deal, as it currently saves almost 20 seconds, and in today's video, we'll be looking at how it was found, the technical side of how it works, what it skips, and if it will ever be hit by a human in a run. On March 12th, Luigi's sidekick was playing Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels on the Nintendo Switch when something bizarre happened. After jumping onto the floating platform, his game crashed. A couple weeks after this, SMB speedrunner and tasser, Simplistic, saw it posted in the NES Dev Discord, so he posted it in the 8-Bit Mario Speedrunning Discord, saying that a new crash had been discovered, and that he had managed to replicate it on emulator, but needed to look into what was going on. And on further investigation, he figured out what was happening. The code used to spawn Bowser and long fire bars had a major flaw. How this works is technical, so to get an understanding of what's going on, let's start with the basics and see how sprites work in Super Mario Bros. 2. The way enemies are spawned is quite straightforward. There's a check that happens off camera as Mario moves through a level, and if an enemy spawn location is ever found inside of the space just off camera, it spawns the relevant enemy sprite and adds it to the active entity list. In regular conversation, the word sprite is typically used to refer to moving objects on a screen, so in this case, the sprites are the characters moving around the game world. However, this definition is a bit more specific on the NES. If we take Mario for instance, while he does move across the screen, he's actually made up of individual squares that are 8 pixels by 8 pixels. And these squares are what are referred to as sprites for NES developers. The artwork you see inside of the squares are called tiles, but all that tiles are the graphics assigned to each sprite. Mario and Luigi are both given 8 sprites with corresponding tiles, but most entities, such as the Firebar and Blooper, are only given 6 tiles. Even the Goomba, who only uses 4 tiles, is allocated 6, with the top 2 serving no purpose, as they don't even have a hitbox. They're just there because the code was architected for these enemies to have 6 tiles. But there are exceptions. Long Firebars and Bowser are very large entities, so large in fact that they require 12 tiles to produce their entire sprite. In the basic code for enemies, they are only given 6 tiles, so to solve this problem, Long Firebars and Bowser are given 2 enemy slots in memory instead of 1, which lets them have another 6 tiles. The act of getting an additional 6 tiles isn't easy, as it's not as simple as just spawning another enemy, so the developers created a special function called Duplicate Enemy Object. When an enemy is spawned into the game, 2 things happen. First, it looks up the type of enemy that needs to be spawned from the enemy type list, then looks at the active entity list to see if there is room for it to spawn. The active entity list has room for 6 objects, 5 of which are for enemies, with the other slot being for power-ups and special objects like the vine and flag on top of the pole, but the Long Firebar and Bowser are treated differently. Since these enemies require 2 slots each, the duplicate enemy object function reserves another slot for them. And aside from holding the tiles for the extra parts of the enemy, the only job the extra slot has is to check if the first slot the enemy is stored in has been unloaded so it can unload as well. With regular enemies, the game won't spawn them if the enemy list is full, and the same is true for the Long Firebar and Bowser, except in the case where the list has space for a single enemy. The developers never created logic in the duplicate enemy function to check if there is space in the list for the extra slot required for Bowser and the Long Firebar. But if 5 slots are filled and one of these needs to be spawned, the game will spawn it. So you might be wondering, where does the data for the second enemy slot go? If you look at the range of memory addresses for the active enemy list and enemy type list, there's a single byte between them. And if the active enemy list is full, the game uses the empty byte for the data needed to spawn the extra slot of the firebar or Bowser, and business carries on as usual. So, how does this lead to a crash? When Mario uses a pipe, goes between levels, or transitions to another room, the game runs code that clears out most of the RAM, which includes all of the enemies from the active enemy list and the extra byte. But when the room loops, such as in some parts of Bowser's Castle, the game only unloads the enemies in the active enemy list. The extra byte that gets filled up by the second slot of the large enemies is left alone in this case. What this means is that if you load the duplicate into the free byte, then loop the room and try to spawn the large enemy into the last spot of the list, the byte between lists will already have data in it.
Oh my gosh, I died at number 2 once like this. I was just being a shithead. Oh, it was so bad. Oh my gosh. I just got in a car and used it as a weapon, and then my health was like at half at the last bit, so I couldn't. It was so nasty. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
The game then
number 1 or bust, my dude.
Looks ahead in memory and tries to find a 0 value, and the first thing it finds with this value is the green Koopa, which is created earlier by stomping on a Para-Koopa. It then converts the Koopa's data to a new value, which causes the game to look for the pointer to the enemy processing code in a place it wouldn't ever look. And if you're wondering what a pointer is, it's just a programming variable that stores the memory address of another variable. After the game converts the Koopa's data, which is supposed to lead it to the enemy type list, it ends up going very far out of bounds and arrives at the data for the special pause timer that plays when Mario takes damage or grabs power-ups, where it then runs the entity handler code. This results in a crash, or as Simplistic puts it, wreaks havoc, as that code isn't supposed to interact with the special pause timer. However, he also made another realization. Right next to the special pause timer in memory is where the player's controller inputs are stored, which meant there was potential for arbitrary code execution. Arbitrary code execution, or ACE, is a programming exploit where players alter the game's memory, then get it to execute the payload they just wrote. And if they could get the glitch to jump the game's execution to controller inputs, there was a chance they could use that small amount of control to write a useful payload. From here, 4 people worked on making the crash do something useful: 3Creepio, Web2000, Simplistic, and SBD Wolf. The issue they first had to deal with was that while getting the code to read controller inputs would be helpful, it was also restricted.
They were picking her off from so far away, and I just ran in and out like some kind of deranged asshole. Like an absolute garbage human. As one does. As one fucking does.
As it only gave them control over a single byte of data, so any instruction they wrote would be extremely limited. To test if this would even work, they first loaded some data into RAM with another game, then performed a cartridge swap, then triggered the glitch to execute it, and it worked. In case you don't know what a cartridge swap is, it uses the same premise that the unimplemented stop and swap feature from Banjo-Kazooie uses.
I golden goosed myself.
Some game consoles, if you load data into RAM, then remove the cartridge, the RAM stays active for a short period before it's cleared. And while the Famicom disk system and SMB2 itself clear some areas of memory on boot, there is a small part that doesn't get cleared. So by loading their custom code into that section of memory, they were able to verify that the glitch would execute their payload using the stop and swap method. While investigating this further, 3Creepio noticed that when the special timer gets executed as code, you could get it to run joypad inputs from the player 1 and 2 controllers for a few frames, which allowed for greater control when writing a payload, and once this was discovered, he worked with SBD Wolf to try and remove the need for stop and swap. Creepio then figured out something else. The horizontal position of the fireballs Mario shoots can set up a payload that only required a single instruction from the joypads. And with this knowledge, they made a task that beat the game in 7 minutes and 44 seconds by warping to the credits after jumping in the lava in 8-4, the final level of the game. This was faster than the any% world record by just over 19 seconds, but the task performs the credits warp in the final level of the game, so you might be wondering if there are other levels it could be used on, and if it's possible to be hit by a human. Since this glitch—
Like, as not a speedrunner, I just like fucking challenge runners as a whole. I keep learning cool shit from them, like mechanics-wise. And by nature, I tend to like find where vertices connect in such a way that I tend to slip through the map anyway. Like for the longest, I kept just screaming I fall through walls.
requires a long firebar
Walls
or
don't
Bowser,
exist.
that reduces the levels it's even possible on to castle levels. And of the 8 castles, only 4 of them have long firebars. 4-4, 5-4, 6-4, and 8-4. 5-4 has no enemies aside from the Podoboos, which are the jumping fireballs, so it's very far
That's
away
right.
from having the requirements. 6-4 doesn't have any power-ups or poison mushrooms, so it's impossible to fill the active entity list, which leaves 4-4. This level has all of the ingredients required for the credits warp glitch: a power-up, long firebar, 4 enemies counting the regular firebar, and a second long firebar. So surely the glitch must work, right? Unfortunately, the first long firebar unloads just before the second Goomba in the hallway spawns, so while all the ingredients are present, they aren't quite in the correct positions. However, for the sake of argument, let's assume they were in position. Due to the technical requirements of this glitch, even if the second Goomba spawned earlier, the glitch wouldn't result in Ace since there isn't a power-up or poison shroom near the Bowser fight, which prohibits the glitch from being triggered a second time. So 8-4 is the only level in the game where the credits warp can happen. But what about other Mario games? Super Mario Bros. Shares a lot of the codebase with the Lost Levels, but in the entirety of SMB, there isn't a single room that has the enemy placement required for the glitch to be executed. But there is another Mario game where the glitch works, and that's All Night Nippon SMB. If you've never heard of it, don't be surprised, as it was made for the Famicom Disk System as part of a promotion celebrating the Japanese radio program of the same name. Only 3,040 copies were made, and to get one, you either had to win a lottery or show up in person at the station to buy one. The game contains levels from Super Mario Bros. And the Lost Levels with some changes, but 8-4 from the Lost Levels appears almost completely unaltered, and when the glitch was tested, it worked with only a few changes to the setup. Something odd about this glitch is that it involves Mario using fireballs and jumping into lava, and some users on Twitter were quick to point out that Mario is doing both of these things on the box art of Super Mario Bros. So it appears that the box art of SMB predicted the Ace setup in the Lost Levels. This leaves the question of if the glitch has been hit by a human. Currently, some of the task setups use left and right inputs at the same time on the D-pad, which is only possible with a broken controller and is banned on the leaderboard. But while all of this was going on, 3Creepio was working on making this human viable.
How are you?
And he had made progress. First, he created a task that achieved the credits warp without using left plus right or up plus down inputs. However, this used a technical method to achieve the crash that was out of the player's control. So while it was technically possible for a human, the likelihood of it happening put it out of the realm of possibility. Next, he tried messing with when you use the fireballs, as getting them in the correct memory positions was difficult, as while a crash was possible on this method, it was frame perfect. And his hope was that if he could find a consistent setup, the frame window for the crash would go from a single frame to 4 or 5 frames. Currently, 3Creepio is close to finding a viable setup that works for a human in real time. But as of this video, it hasn't been fully fleshed out, and—
Wait! Oh my god! That's it, yeah, that's it. Yes!
Bang, bang. I do owe us more stream art at some point. Like, honestly, I've been slacking. I've been hella slacking. Like the loser that I am. What? Okay, I see the drifty bits. I just don't respect the drifty bits.
I hit Walter Pixel and it worked! What?
What?
I don't know how.
Sunflowers
That's
for the
right.
win.
Nifsky hit the setup from a save state on April 4th, and then on April 5th, Lukuki hit it as well.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, let's go!
Let's go, brother!
Oh, let's go, dude.
All that's left is for someone to get it in a full speed run. It may take a while for that to happen, however, as a player would need to get to the final level while being close to world record pace. Any mistake would end their run, so this probably won't happen anytime soon.
I got it! Yes! Come on. That worked, right? Yes! Oh my
Wait,
god!
There's the phone in area.
4X, first ever ace! First ever RTA
Let's
ace
do.
full game! There it is, baby! Let's go! 745!
Once again, Nifsky pulls a Nifsky, hitting the skip on
Nifsky
his
pulls
6th
a
run of the
Nifsky.
day and being the first person to get a world record with
Bro.
the ace glitch. It's insane to think that a game almost 40 years old—
The alliteration is beautiful. Nifsky pulls a Nifsky. And next thing you know,
had a credits warp found in it because a casual player encountered a crash that speedrunners missed. Speedrunning truly never ceases to amaze me.
It's a group effort.
Thanks for watching.
It's like just
and
everyone
I hope to
sticks
see
a hand
you in the
in.
next exciting episode
And we get
of
somewhere good.
Soft Z.
This influencer and self-proclaimed business guru claims he built a success empire on Instagram teaching people how to manifest abundance. But then, I guess he just manifested himself an Interpol arrest warrant. You know, because that's just like a normal thing that happens in business. But this is Bryce Garrett Cleveland, a self-proclaimed high school dropout turned millionaire entrepreneur behind the beauty brand called Scalpa. And he was just arrested in Medellin, Colombia. Authorities say they caught him under an Interpol red notice for multiple fraud-related crimes in the United States. But if that name sounds familiar, you may have seen him on your For You page flexing financial freedom. Or maybe you saw him try to allegedly sell some fake diplomatic passports. Because this guy, he's been balancing Instagram Reels and an alleged illegal distribution business for a minute now.
You know, people ask me all the time, what are my 3 secrets to the success that I've created to
crime, and more crime. Oh, don't forget, breaking the fucking law too, apparently. Apparently all of these things. That's wild, bro. Maybe, you know, I'm gonna keep saying, if you're gonna do dirt, maybe don't tell people about it. Like, you shouldn't do dirty shit. But if you do, have the common courtesy and decency to not tell us. I don't want to have to be abreast. I mean, I'm glad that you're out on yourself. That's, like, dope. But it's just such a fucking conflictor wictor. Because, like, yeah, rat on yourself all night, all day, bro. Do it. But, like, also, just don't do it to begin with. But if you do it, don't tell people about it. Like, what the fuck, man?
To master my own destiny, to create my life design. Number 1 is you are not your circumstances.
Why do all of these guys come across as cult leaders? Like, I swear, there's just
pure dopey bullshit or derpy bullshit.
Such a nasty trend of these like financial guru influencers who are turning into these like pseudo spiritual cult like leaders. Like, hey, follow me in my wisdom and pay me money and you too will become wealthy. Like, it's just so played out at this point. I'm bored. Why are so many of them spawning out of nowhere?
Maybe it'll resolve fast.
Hey, I mean, at this point, I'm really close to making a video on all these like lifestyle grifters because, as I stated previously, I'm beyond bored of it. I'm actually starting to get sick of it. And clearly, they are predatory people that are farming a whole bunch of money from people who didn't know better. But back to, I guess, the deflated version of Wes Watson over here, because something tells me no one asked him, hey, what's your 3 secrets to success? Like, that's an oddly specific question to get. And obviously, like, no one should be taking his advice. As Colombian police say, Bryce was taken into custody last week in a joint operation between National Police Interpol and Migration Colombia. He apparently entered the country legally in 2023 after being wanted in the US for mail fraud and multiple fraud-related crimes in different states.
Well, I mean, that mail is frauding people. I made it funny, brother. Yeehaw.
And that's the kind of fraud where you use mail or shipping services to push a scam. Basically, if your crime involved mailing anything shady like fake documents, fraudulent invoices, refund checks, yeah, congratulations, you're now in a federal case. Officials say he'll be facing an extradition back to the US where he has the marshals waiting. And honestly, probably a few people who paid for his abundance training are wondering where their refunds are because... Bruh, imagine buying a manifestation course by a guy who's like globally wanted by Interpol and then gets extradited back to the US because he literally fled the country. So he's not going to jail in Colombia. They're just holding him until all the paperwork is done. But when he lands in the US, that's when things get serious because mail fraud alone, that can carry up to like 20 years in prison. And that's before you stack on any of his other alleged crimes on top of that. Like, just to put it lightly, the marshals aren't going out to Medellin, Colombia to collect you for some parking tickets. It's pretty serious at that point. So who even is this guy? Well, Bryce has spent the last decade branding himself as a self-made millionaire, a motivational speaker, and according to him, a CEO of the universe? Like, come on! He's apparently the founder of Scalpa Industries, a company that started a scalp micropigmentation, basically tattooing fake hair follicles on bald heads, like kind of like what Fuzi got. But I guess at some point they pivoted into a beauty e-learning empire.
Triple oops. Oh no.
So, yeah. Alpha male bro into
I'm dumb. Is it hold escape to like let friend join? Because I'm dumb as fuck. I'll do it after the thingy.
Horse seller bro pipeline. That definitely happened here as well. And I mean, if you go by his own marketing, Scalpa is world's largest online training platform for aesthetics. But if you ask anyone else, they'll be like, oh yeah, that's like an alpha male course site wrapped in motivational quotes. Awesome. I mean, this dude just loves to remind people that he dropped out of high school at 16. Like, it's in his Instagram.
Oh shit. Oops, I messed up by accident.
Bio. It's in his LinkedIn headline. It's in his motivational book.
My camera's,
this guy essentially made high school.
My camera's been super buggy. I would replace it, but I think it's something that I can address without, so I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Drop out as his personal brand. But he tells this big rags to rich story about living in his car behind a McDonald's, flipping used mattresses, and eventually making millions before age 20. And to be fair, some of that.
Okay, so hear me the fuck out. That's wild. That is fucking bananas. That is straight up bananas. Sure, buddy. Straight up fucking trippy shit. Hurry up. There you go.
That might be true because like local.
Okay. Are you ready? You're in the Discord too, I bet, aren't you? No, I'm not late this time. I'm not the loser this time. Not that you're a loser. I'm a loser. I'll just sit in the general channel. That'll work. That way I at least like have a means to not have to look to the side. Wait, I'm double checking. Are you in yours? Okay. Cool beans. There you go. Got him. Right. Hold on. What? Okay, dope.
Business reports from Rochester, New York did show him flipping liquidation goods and opening warehouses back in the day.
Yo.
But $1 million before 20, before the digital age.
Wrong
I'm
thing.
skeptical on that one.
How the fuck are you? How's your day?
Yeah,
pretty
it's been
dress.
good.
Or pretty skirt, rather. Goes hard. Or I guess it's
Spent a
wrap
lot
in
of
this
time
case.
cleaning up.
Yas? Sorry.
No, I actually prefer cleaning, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a good relaxing thing to do. It's a nice way to spend time. Okay, now I'm gonna move you to the streaming channel. Or no, yeah, I'll do it. Okay, dopeness. Got him. Fucking got him.
Why don't you just give me a role like where I could just like go in there and like you don't
'Cause I
have
didn't
to
think of
always
it.
do it.
I never thought to until now.
Well,
'cause
there
I'm
you
dumb.
go.
Yeah, thank you.
Well,
I know
there
I'm
you go.
dumb.
Your motto, always helping out.
Right? Mr. A to Z Man is talking about an alpha male influencer, Guru, facing 20. Because he done fucked up. Here, what are we at? We're at 420. I paused it exactly at 420. This man.
Influencer and
Well,
self-proclaimed business
better
guru
blaze
claims
up.
he built a success empire on
Oh,
Instagram.
we don't have you on the pass-through interface. I just noticed. Okay, hold on. We got this. I'll blast the audio at you. Because at least the start of it's kind of some shit. Definitely some shit. No, show more interfaces, you goof goblin. Wait, no, you are on number 1. It's literally just not patched through. Okay, that's dope. I'm just dumb. We're good. You're on B1. We're both on B2. I have B3 available. Got it.
Instagram teaching people how to manifest abundance. But then I guess he just manifested himself an Interpol arrest warrant, you know, because that's just like a normal thing that happens in business. But this is Bryce Garrett Cleveland, a self-proclaimed high school dropout turned millionaire entrepreneur behind the beauty brand called Scalpa. And he was just arrested in Medellin, Colombia. Authorities say they caught him under an Interpol red notice for multiple fraud-related crimes in the United States. But
does he sound like a fun guy to you? Yes, he sounds like a fun guy to you. Totally. I can share just the screen that this is on and see if it'll like spare me if I drop it to like 720. There we go.
if that name sounds familiar, you may have seen him on your For You page flexing financial freedom. Or maybe you saw him try to allegedly sell some fake diplomatic passports. Because this guy, he's been balancing Instagram Reels and an alleged illegal distribution business for a minute now.
You know, people ask me all the time, what are my 3 secrets to the success that I've created to master my own destiny?
Oh, the answer to these 3 secrets is crime, by the way. Just straight up crime. Just crimin' and lyman and lion. Well, I don't know about the lying part, but definitely the criming part. definitely the criming part.
From Rochester, New York, did show him flipping liquidation goods and opening warehouses back in the day. But $1 million before the digital age, I'm kind of skeptical on that one. Regardless if those numbers are true or not, that was a way more respectable portion of his career, because when the second act came, that's when things went really downhill for him, because that was the guru era. Because this is when he rebranded himself as a spiritual entrepreneur, a guy who essentially preaches about quantum physics, abundance, and the power of visualization.
I mean, there is an abundance of quantum physics in that we are all made up of radio waves or just little bits of radiation, either in their interplay. I mean, they're sure, but that's like a very high level overview and really doesn't hit on the fucking nuance, bro.
All while driving Lambos and filming morning.
Is your mic working? Am I being a dumb bitch?
No, my wife was asking me a question.
Okay,
so
dope.
I was muted. My bad. I should have just said something about that.
No, you're good. Don't worry. That's what I
Oh,
said.
shit.
Videos like, come
Bro,
on.
I just noticed that they fucking changed it from Duff to something else because Duff is a fucking brand of beer. And they probably wouldn't want to recommend that. Huh?
Wait, oh, like Duff in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so The Simpsons has this, like, brand of beer called Duff.
Mm-hmm. That part I'm aware of. Not much of it, but that part, yes. Would you drink Duff?
I'm not a drinker, so no.
Yeah, same. Good reason.
My, like, the only time I've ever drunken was on special occasions, and...
Mm. Like, I keep telling myself,
I don't even like
if it's
doing
a
that.
social. Mm.
No, I am not ashamed, okay?
Why would you be ashamed?
Okay.
Like, it's a thing people do.
Okay,
it's just
babe,
not,
I'll
the dopest thing to do.
My wife wants me to be ashamed, so I must go in the corner and cry.
Okay. You have fun with that. I'll try to keep you alive. Until the blue thingy
I'm not
moves.
doing it.
Okay, well, you probably should listen to your wife.
Come
She's got your
upstairs.
best interests. I'm here with you.
Right here.
There you go. Wait, I dropped like 5 of them for you. There's like 5 small thingies if you
I
want.
already got like 6. Keep them.
Oh, I already have
you
6.
keep them because I already got like 6.
Yeah, that was me having 10, or like that was me having 11 of them. Okay, dope.
You know, it's funny, they did a test. It's a Silva method, right? And they
and I
had
got,
3
like,
different
15
plants.
gauze if you
And
need 'em.
one of them, you talked to the plant and said, you're not going to grow. You're not going to do anything. And the one that said, you're going to grow. You're amazing. And this tree this plant went, boom. And the other one's like, all floppy. We
Always
are,
love it when
I
the
say
alpha
wizard,
male
let me take it a deep
gets
further. We
taken
are
down.
God.
I mean,
That just
like,
means I'm one
only
step
if they're
closer
being-
to being the leader of the pack.
For me, it's when they're being a fucking bitch first. Like, if they're like just doing some legit shit and they just so happen to like happenstance into being an alpha, I guess that's great. But it's when a little bitch goes around calling themselves an alpha and then goes and fucks it up for everybody involved that it's kind of messy, you know?
A real alpha doesn't have to call themselves an alpha.
I know.
You just are.
Stay still.
And that's like the kind of the weak shit. Ooh, got me some slurp.
Mm-hmm. Got thrown on. Throwing on the homies. Throwing on the hose. Mapping.
Gods and goddesses, right? God put himself in
Other
us,
city.
right?
Right. Again, how do they all sound like cult leaders? And why are so many people falling for these kinds of people? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Dude essentially took the basic human experience of, wow, it's pretty nice being in nature, and then he just turned it into some like manic rant on how trees speak to him and how important it is to go out and be in nature. Like, everything is so unnecessarily tense with people like this. I don't know why. But Bryce, he built a following of almost 3 million Instagram followers, although his account is now private. There he taught mindset mastery and vibrational wealth. What in the schizo hell is vibrational wealth? That sounds like something that's labeled on a crystal that you would buy from like an old white lady in Sedona, Arizona. Like, I feel like he just like whacks a gong or something and goes, y'all will be wealthy. You'll be wealthy. visualize wealth, visualize the abundance, you will be rich, pay me like $500. Yeah, I don't know. But behind the scenes, he was allegedly running an illegal distribution operation that caught the attention of everyone.
If you can buy it, you can
fast
have
forward
that.
just a few years, and Bryce reinvents himself as the CEO mindset guy. He walks on podcasts talking
before legal mindset rebrands himself CEO mindset. Lol kakwa. Lol
about how
motherfucking
he
qua.
walks in the shoes of abundance and how he channels quantum
I saw
energy
you was looking at
and how
some dark
you
side
are not
field
your
stuff.
circumstances.
You're not your circumstances. Where you are today is where you decided where you were in the past to get you here, right? When I think of thinking outside the box, it's outside of your circumstances. You are not that, right? You
Isn't
can
that Flanders
realign.
shooting at
My guy, your circumstances
Take the
right
car.
now are in a holding cell in Medellin,
We have
Colombia.
another person.
You
Get in
are
the car.
in no position to coach anyone. I watched
Oh,
one of his
shit.
podcast appearances, and he just comes across as one of those like midlife crisis spiritual dudes who sell vapes to high school kids. I don't know how that all intersects, but it seems to intersect right through this guy's embodiment.
I don't know where
But
the
he went
fuck
on the
he went.
show to talk about fasting, meditation, licking trees
That's
for
good.
energy, and explaining wizard versus warrior.
He went somewhere.
He went
He's
straight
still
to
alive.
hell. He went to hell. That's where he went.
He went straight to heck.
Put a GPS in your coffin when you die so you can go straight to the hells. Bells and what the fuck is the phrase? Hell's bells and buckets of blood. Hell yeah. Ooh, shotgun. Hella good shotgun. Dropping it.
mindset.
You know, that's the difference between a warrior
CEO
and a
mindset
wizard. And I
when?
always think this in my mind, and it's something that I talk about a lot. Warrior, they set goals. It's like, you know, this business
more
can make
fucking
that money.
shit.
This is that. The wizard really
More
taps
shields.
into quantum physics.
Another car.
Brother, what does that mean? Excuse me? But how did he make his money? Well, Scalpa marketed itself as world's largest online beauty training company, selling certifications and starter kits for things like microblading and aesthetics. So he's not actually really selling a product, he's just selling courses. Who would have thought? I mean, every time one of these like abundance guys pops up, like the whole formula is the same. They sell mindset training. It's never like, hey, this is how to build something. It's always like, here's how to vibrate.
Meanwhile, Legal Mindset just gives mindset training for free.
It's really weird how they like try to build themselves up. Oh, right here.
Sorry, I was rubbing my eye. I had something in it. What?
You're shieldful. You're shieldful.
No. Oh, hey, shotgun.
All right, cool.
Oh, that's a.
It's
common-
really funny how they try to get these dudes to market themselves to be the most alpha male, but they really are just pushing them further away to like not meet being alphas and not like actually finding women at all.
Yeah. Do you think kind of like the
What the
fucking two people? You might want to get into the car. Oh, they have a good shotty. Bam, bro.
Damn.
Or
we
no, they
got
just have good
fucked.
aim. Right? My fault. Blame me. But like,
Yeah.
do you ever think that the alpha males are like, you know how all those porn stars used a dodgy agency that made them do like pretending to be Down syndrome people for money? You ever think the alpha males are doing a similar thing where there's like some one weird concerted effort to like get them to do weird shit? Not to take their fucking agency away.
100% actually.
Like there's like the one agency
but it could
that's
be like the
backing
Andrew
these
Tate
bitches.
thing too, where like they have them in a group. Like, do you have like it could
That's
be
similar.
like
They're taking money
also
for it.
them being in a group. Yeah, have them in a group chat and they just like it's like a premium service to be in the fucking group chat, and he's like literally just giving quotes and like no actual fucking help for being.
Basically paying somebody so they can like emasculate you.
Easy to be rich. All you need to do is swindle some people. That's not how life works, baby. This is real life. This is Sparta!
No, it's not real life. This is a video game. We're playing Minecraft right now.
Rate your way to success, but first, give me $499, please, monthly, and then your vibrations will turn into money. Bros will be selling vibrational courses about vibrations, and then they'll sit there and be like, look at this. I made $100,000 off of my vibrations.
Okay, we're bailing at the first second we can.
Selling vibration courses to y'all. Get rogged! It's just so bad.
Get raw dogged.
It's
I'm
so
going to
bad.
this.
It's so predatory. I feel awful for the people who are actually buying this stuff.
Can I
because
do
clearly
that?
they're
No,
either
I
at
can't.
a very vulnerable state, or they're just waiting.
Sorry, that's the island we spawned on. I'm a dumbass. You could?
Oh no. Are you in the water? I can like literally.
No, I'm not
see
in the
you.
water. I'm like, I bailed at the first second I could. And we're gonna go fuck people up at the start. There's more people to kill here.
Oh, dude, we're at a fucking hot drop. Jeez.
It's fine. I'm coming for ya.
We got this. We usually do pretty good. So nigga up top, like straight up.
Dead person up top. Yes, I get you. Free daddy.
Nice.
No, not like release the daddy. Free Kraken.
Release the
What
daddy?
the fuck? No.
Release the diddy.
No. Please no. For the sake of everything holy and worth it, please no. Just let him languish behind
Somebody,
bars.
I think somebody is inside this building.
Yeah, I'm inside the building. Oh, do you want one of these? Shotgun? If you don't take it, I'm gonna take both.
I hate being right. Down, eliminate it.
Same. There's nothing worse than not being wrong. Like half the time, it's something you don't want to. Oh, thank you.
Gotcha, bitch ass Castanet. Behind.
More like, more like Majin bitch. So where the fuck do we go to paint this building? Also, car.
Way too trusting of people. They
Way
just
too
eat the
trusting of
BS,
people.
and that's also a whole different problem. Because like, what's so wild about all this is clearly selling stuff like this really works, or at least until it doesn't. Because these dudes, they build their whole persona off of the illusion of wealth, the rented Lambos, the desert mansions, the whole rise and grind videos. Because that image is essentially their whole product.
Yeah.
You can't sell
Well, if
someone
that's
on
the case,
being
I'd take
rich
the green
if
one.
you don't look rich yourself. But eventually, the bills start catching up to them with all this manifestation, and that's when things start getting weird. And that's when I guess like selling success turns into selling illegal documents just to keep the appearance of looking successful. Like at some point, these guys stop manifesting and start counterfeiting, and it's really hard to tell what was legit and what was smoke and mirrors.
Wait, did you
But
just pick it
reports
up?
say he
Oh, no,
branched
it's
into
behind the
ERC
car. I'll
tax
move it a
credit
bit.
consulting, real estate, and vape investments. See, I told you he.
Real estate and vape investment sounds like you're fucking selling dodgy gas station vapes all day, bro. What the fuck? I mean, do the real estate part. That's like you building wealth. Vape investments just sounds like you're about to scam yourself. Good job, I guess. That's dope. Maybe you don't do that. Balin? They're gonna get away? Yeah, they're gone. It's fine.
Damn, I was too late.
Looking for a
I was too
sody
late.
paps.
Only we had the chainsaw. The chainsaw would fucking
Right?
kick ass.
The chainsaw's such a babe. Oh, it's perfect. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your note?
It's the Krusty Krab.
Welcome to the Krusty Krab, home of the fucking plankton. What are you doing? I just scared myself. What the fuck?
I can't wait for them to put SpongeBob in this fucking game. When they do that, it's over.
Yeah. I mean, when it's in the game, like, we're never gonna see the end of fucking Pegasus doing it. And that'll be for the better. That'll be a win. Okay, books. Books, books, books. There's books in here. Books? No, there's no books in here. There's no way out. I'm going through the fucking wall.
Gave off the energy of a guy in the vape industry. So his latest business venture just involves selling alleged fake diplomatic passports. You know. Then
I mean, it could be worse. I guess it could be like dodgy vapes. That kind of does make you a bitch. So, not great. Could be worse. Dodgy vapes kill. Like, for real. Like, it's so messy. It is fucking nasty, bro, what people get into for a fucking buck. Holy shit. I'm getting a car and coming to you right now. Get in the chopper car.
normal CEO stuff. And the irony is endless here, because this dude's mugshot is also 5'9", so hopefully he doesn't pull a Wes Watson and freak out when people point out that he's not 6 foot, because by me calling him a deflated Wes Watson, ironically, he is the exact same height as Wes Watson.
Stay by the car. Be a blocker. Don't let them get in. If they do, punish them for it.
Online, they just be joking. They're like, "You're 5'4".
But also, let's be real, he has way more problems to worry about than his alleged height. Here is the overall timeline. In 2023, he left the United States while reportedly under investigation for multiple fraud-related offenses. By 2025, he was arrested in Medellin, accused for a large-scale fraud and even selling fake diplomatic passports. The dude essentially went from high school dropout millionaire to Interpol dropout fugitive. That rebrand is pretty wild. So
really
that's
miss
the
all his
current
shot?
update for Bryce, the manifestation guru who made a fortune manifesting wealth until he allegedly manufactured some fake government documents.
That's
and
fine.
now he's even facing federal charges, extradition, and possibly world's most awkward
Reloading?
LinkedIn rebrand. But hey,
I'm out and
maybe he
everything.
can just like visualize and
Or about to
manifest
be.
his way out of prison. Or maybe he'll just write a new book, How to Attract Abundance and International Warrants. I feel like I've said something around the lines of, yeah, she girl bossed her way a little bit too close to the sun. And in this case, to make an equivalent quote, he alpha mailed a little bit too close to the sun here. So,
Get in the fucking car.
He found out, and it'll be interesting to see what happens to him. And I'll probably make an update video after he's been sentenced, or if something crazy happens during his case. So make sure you subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.
Mizkif has been accused of abuse by his girlfriend of 2 years and longtime friend Emaru.
He would destroy furniture in front of me. He would throw things in front of me and near me. Destroy walls.
And Mizkif defended himself by accusing Emaru of abuse, but the
Oh,
only example he gives still makes him look like a psycho.
I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Fuck me, running.
No. Emaru tells a story about how Mizkif would drive over 150 miles per hour in the car, saying he's going to kill some bold as they're arguing.
We were driving in the car together.
Everybody's on jump shit, bro.
150 miles an hour.
What
and,
is this,
one
no
time
jumper?
He even said like, well, now we're both gonna
I
die.
love that power up.
Like threatening to kill both of us. It was because
The little fishy thing. Oh, it's so fishy. It's so good. Oh, 145.
we were just
Got it.
getting food. And it was on his phone, and he saw that Mr.
That's the
Beast
power.
had
That's
put
the
out a
fish.
video, and Mr.
You gotta
Beast
eat the
had
fish.
invited another
Makes you
streamer,
do some shit.
and he was like, "Oh, Mr.
What the fuck's
Beast
that backpack?
invited this guy to his video, not me." And I was like,
Right, those little fish
He
things
like
based.
literally went past them. I'm not even sure if they like actual characters or not.
NPCs. There's some NPC spawns around. Like, there's a few. One of them comes from a rift, and there's like a group of guys you get to murder.
"Oh well."
What? It's like fun to run them over with a car when they spawn, because they're all just grouped the fuck up. Like Groupon.
Yeah, I guess so. Which
dope.
led to him going
Pretty
150
fun.
miles
It's
per hour in the
nice.
car
I like
and
it.
talking about killing himself while doing it.
150 mile per hour road rage over a Mr. Beast collab. Miz's response is to say, well, have
Like,
you...
it's really fucked up. But like, I think the part that's fucking me up the most is like, I have also had a guy be like really violent over me having like thrown a stuffy. Like, it's the way it seems too fucking common.
Those fucking plushies hurt after a while. Okay.
No, they
even though they're
don't.
really soft. If you throw
Not
them
my
with
plushie.
nah, I know. That's actually fucking like
You're being a
soft as
fucking
shit.
goofer,
Like,
right? Like, what's next?
his
People
whole
are gonna start
excuse-
like, oh,
his
yeah.
whole excuse is, oh, she threw a plushie at me, bro. You can't handle having a plushie thrown at you.
The manor. We bail at the manor.
I guess if you throw that shit real hard, you can break his nose.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna hit over the water so I can get down faster. Boosh! Like, I threw it at this one dude, mind you, egregious fuckboy. I can say, I guess, nice dude sometimes, but like, just an egregious fuckboy. Bro was like so pissed the fuck
Oh
off.
shit! It's about to be battle royale out this motherfucker.
That's good, isn't it?
Hope
It's a
I don't
game
go
we
down
like.
first.
Yeah, same. I'm
Oop.
just busting past people in search of a gun. I just passed people that have guns, and I'm just still trying to look for one. Got it. Oh, got shield and a gun. Good enough. Got gun, got shield, will do. I just got chased out of a building by someone being less bad than me. Lol, more guns.
I got a golden shotgun.
Okay, shielding up. Good fucking job. Keep yourself alive. Don't fucking die. Oops. Okay, good. It's
Oh,
all
that
at
nigga
50.
will- Where
There's
are
people
you?
behind me. I'm coming to you. There's people behind me. They're gonna pop their heads out of the window in a sec.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Oh, dead.
Oh no!
Oh,
Come
sorry.
on.
Consider that Emmy has also said she wanted to kill herself
Oh, I'm
before,
fucked. You
and
just
she
get
has
out.
sped in a
Just
car
run.
as well.
I one time did
Or I
say I was
guess
going to kill
kill them.
myself during an
Your choice.
argument, but Emmy did this as well numerous times. She would constantly say she's going to kill herself in arguments, and I have a picture where while I had a gun
Okay.
pointed at one of her stalkers who came to my house while she was in Kansas. She told me she was going to kill herself out of aggression of the situation while it was happening.
He shows the text message of Emmy saying this, but
Lucky
Emmy
with
saying
that
this
shotgun.
is due to her stalker stressing her out.
Bro, you
That's
should
pretty
shield
different than you
yourself.
driving over
You got
150
this.
miles
You'll
per
be
hour
fine.
saying you're going to kill both of you because
I
of
got
how
them. I got
missed
them
the
following me.
video.
There's nothing I
are
could
you
do.
serious?
I didn't even know.
They were like literally
She
on
was
my
also
ass. If I
using the
didn't,
I want to kill
I
myself
fucking
a
stood
lot
there
in
and
our
fought
situational
him.
relationship.
I
Is
should
he
have just
stupid or is he
ran.
this desperate to make a point? People are finding
You live,
clips
you
of
learn.
Mizkif's old
Marge
ex-wives
just
seemingly telling
fucking
stories about how Mizkif would do the exact
wrecked.
same things to her.
There's something about being trapped in a car with an angry aggro man that is like the absolute most
It's a pretty
helpless thing,
dress.
dude. I used to
But can we take a moment? Not Sabrina's. That's cute too. But like, no, the white polka dot one. It looks so fucking good.
I did a guy
I want that pattern.
would go like 100 miles an hour on the, like we would fight
Mhm.
in the car, which was never my decision.
Mad.
Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the
Molding.
car and then he'd go like 100. And I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry and then he would not slow down. until
I might need
and
your
so
help with
then I
something
started
later.
driving only. Like I wouldn't let him
When's
drive me
later?
anywhere.
Yeah, just
But then if we get in a fight while
whenever
I
you
was
get
driving,
time, like
he
probably
would, like,
you know
pound my ceiling with
tomorrow
my glove
or
box.
whatever.
He would like
Okay.
scare me
But
and like hit the ceiling.
I'm
and, like,
only
hit the
asking
glove box
because
and just, like,
I know
scream
you're like
profound.
pretty good at setting it up or something like that. But yeah,
I'm pretty good at being a
don't
bitch.
worry about it. That too.
Right? Don't tell what. Hold on. They have the Keemstar hat on. LOL.
Sanity and scream like he would like
That was
just
dope.
call me terrible things while he was doing it. And then I'd pull over and be like, get
Starting
out of my car,
early.
and he'd be like, no.
Hitting the water.
And then I was like, well,
Hitting it now.
okay.
Because
Because what am I gonna do?
Big ol' lake.
Part of me thinks he's stupid because a desperate person would choose to lie about it. Emery accuses Mizkif of sexually assaulting her.
Oh. Oh.
A week after this breakup, he asked to come over to my house and talk from closure. I was crying like crazy because
Okay, good, that's
emotions
you.
were just very high. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch, and he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot.
It's
Suddenly,
Willy.
he tried
by
to
the way.
climb
It's Willy Mac. So, yeah, we're here for this. I timestamped it. Cool beans. Willy's so far been like doing a good job at like being a hero to the people. Willy Mac, hero to the people. Do you want to hit this with me and see if it does what it does? Lol, come outside. Get outside.
I'm already glowing.
Get outside. If you have
Right.
the fish, jump twice with it, like double jump. I think it gets you shit. Oops. I got shot from behind while my mouse was like getting pulled out of the game. Lol.
on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand
Fuck,
down my
dude,
pants,
sandwiched
and,
in between.
I screamed,
With an
and
epic
when
at
I
that.
screamed,
Nice.
he jumped off me, and instead of apologizing or checking if
I
I
got
was
shot
okay,
by another
he
person,
said,
and
I
then
feel weird
he
now. I feel
fucking
like
downed me. And then he got downed himself.
Hey, do you want to play Elden for a bit and see if seamless co-op is more of an easy seamless time?
Did
you install seamless?
Let me. No, I didn't. Did you send it to me?
I think I DM'd it to you. I might not have. I'm kind of dumb. Why do you think I do know things? I'm a dumb bitch. What?
Seamless
What?
co-op. Okay.
What?
Let's...
Hold on.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah. I
It's
gotta
up there.
fucking go
Nexus
to
Mods one.
Nexus Mods.
Yee.
Uh,
There's a password you can put in for easy co-op, and I literally set mine as PvP. We can pick a different one. I'm a very basic bitch, and I know what I want.
it's been a while since I've been on my Nexus Mod account.
Yeah, as a FromSoft gamer, I'm on there a lot for some reason or another. Predominantly that I keep reinstalling the game and I need the community fucking patches. Or I need the community anti-cheat. Because, like,
I
without
did
it,
something wrong.
you get fucked. Like, imagine that other players in the game, sorry for the horrible reference, Emmy, are like Mizkif, right? and you're just a random broad trying to live your fucking life. And other players, meanwhile, they want to strap you into a fast car and just scare the fuck out of you because they're salty. It's wild. It's fucking wild.
I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Mrs. response was, well, I was kissing her while she was crying, so I thought she wanted the D.
We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted.
Oh no, it's fine.
She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong.
He left out the part that she was crying, by the way.
I got scared.
He's gonna leave out a lot of shit. He's Miz. I don't think he knows what words mean.
Now
also, you know he's suing people,
suing.
right? Oh yeah, you do know he's suing people. Dope. Shout out to Willy Mac, one cool motherfucker. He keeps covering the fucked up parts of the world being fucked up. It's tragic. Ubisoft had a new fucking, like, a new skip got found by another casual player. See, it's like the casuals are taking the fuck over. Or at least the casuals are, like, making sure that the speedrunners get the new hotness. 1 million monkeys at a keyboard.
The house. I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then.
Why are you trying to make moves on a sobbing girl? This video has the tone of Miz going to expose
Well, I know it launches. I need to change the password anyway to whatever you want it to be. You want to back up data?
Hold on, give me. No, I mean you can leave it PvP.
Okay.
That
makes it harder.
Did you get off the game?
I closed it briefly so I can open up its directory and change the password. You have a little bit of configuration to do. I don't know if you've played the seamless co-op or not, but you got to go into ERSC settings. Oh, Fork Knife? Yes.
I remember. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm in this world.
Okay. So
let me drop this real quick. I need to, for some reason, it's not letting me log in. I guess it's been a while. They stop you from, since my account has been inactive.
Oh, from here, I can just send you the zip file if you want. Hold on. This is usually not the way to go. Y'all at home, don't do this. Don't go downloading random things. Don't go giving people random files. You should probably know that I'm not going to be a bitch, but you should also not expect anything from anyone. Expect that people can't be trusted. Do I even have the download? Where the fuck? There we go. I'm accidentally sending you 2 things. You want the seamless co-op one. Oh, it randomized the names. You want the... How big is this? I forgot I have a thing in, like, thingy doodle. You want the 1.5 megabyte one. The XX3. I have a little fucking... I'm running fucking Vincord. Or not Vincord, Desktop, which is Vincord plugins, right? And so one of them is to, like, randomize file names, and my camera froze. Mother of fuck. I've had to keep getting up to deal with it.
Okay, so take both of these?
You want the bottom bitch. You want the bottom one, the X one. And that's going to be seamless co-op as a thingy-madoodle. So, once you've done the thing... Okay, hold on. I'm also going to do moderation type shit. Every time, like, ever since I learned that... what's the word? I learned that I should probably, like, clean up their shit. Delete. And I'll deal with the rest of it in a sec. Okay, so I learned that Fossabot has, like, a kick integration now, which has been handy. Because, like, y'all will never guess the phrases that instant ban you would, but don't tell people, because then they'll probably do it. Okay, dope. Oops.
Do I put it in the folder of Elden Ring?
Yes. So it goes next to the, like, you just unzip the contents of Seamless Co-op. If you give me a second, I'll show you too. Oops. Hold on. Okay, let me save my changes. Okay, and let's see if Fossabot cleans up things that have already happened, and let me fix my camera. So, okay, let me get the thingy, Madoodle. If I get the thing. Okay, you can see my screen on stream, but not in Discord right now. You'll notice that... There you go. So, the folder goes right there by SD, movie, whatever, right? And then the executable goes next to the Elden Ring executable. It's a standalone little thingy. It doesn't conflict with it, and it's cozy.
Hold on, I'm trying to see what you're talking about because I had to mute it. I had to mute your stream so I didn't get an echo. I'm gonna have to
Sorry.
go. No. It's fine. That's fine.
So here's the launcher.
Plus, I have
Here's
to
the folder.
close all these windows too. Let me close all these windows.
Yeah, my screen's a mess right now. I wouldn't even begin to know how to describe the fucking litany of shit that I have wrought. Okay. I'm gonna actually move the new things that I just added in Foisabot to like another list of blocked terms for like testing. So I don't like, oh, my camera eventually unfroze itself. Nice. That's dope. That's super cool.
It just unfroze. All right.
Yeah, I'd be
Let's
doing
open
that.
up. All right, so let's open up.
Do you want me to like give you the directory too? Because I can be that bitch. If you
Put that
installed
right
it to
there.
your default, I guess. Oh, give me a second. I will be right back. I'm going to put on AFK tent for the stream people. Keep the stream muted. Sorry. It's going to get worse. I'm sorry. I apologize.
This was like the talk of the town. If you cut your
Just a
penis off,
second.
like Chris and Mr. Beast, if you cut your penis off, that is a life-altering decision. Anybody watching this can Google it. You can Google it too. When you were 10 years ago, like, and you had heard about it, because this was still bubbling. There was, I think Caitlyn Jenner was first popping up. This was like the talk of the town. If I told you 10 years ago, try to remember that. Trump is running for president, 2014. What's happened? Like, Obama's still in office, right? I tell you it's okay to cut kids' penises off. You saying that's cool? Did you believe that a child can go through transgender therapy? Can they cut their penis off? And it's not predatory for the doctor to lure a kid into an office and cut his penis off? I want to point this out and for you to remember this, because the next step for this thing where they cut off penises and take puberty blockers, in the world where people can cut their penises off, people that encourage children to cut their penises off and take hormone
Yes.
blockers, those are bad people. Yeah, what do you think makes for a better society? How about that? Because you don't need to tell them what to do. What society do you think is healthier? One that people are having a lot of sex with random people and cutting their penises off, or a society where they're getting married and staying loyal? So why is a child smart enough to decide that he's now a woman that needs puberty blockers and cutting his penis off, but he can't decide upon marrying somebody that he's in love with? But if then the next day I leave it, I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off. I'm in love with this girl, I want to marry her, I feel like I'm in love, she's the right person for me, I want to do it. She's like, yes, everyone's good. But that same, a 9-year-old could say, Mom, Dad, I want to cut my penis off. And you're going to say, that's good. But a 16-year-old who feels in love, who's ready to commit, who's financially independent, that person cannot get married. But I would much rather live in a society that allows a physically ready, whatever age, if I'm 14 something, if they're physically ready, the parents consent.
Definitely.
I'd much rather live in a society that encourages marriage instead of cutting your penis off. Okay, so a child can cut their penis off and take hormone blockers and change their biology forever, but they can't get married. But if then the next day I leave it, I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off. Okay, but so everyone has the right to do it with their body, but not when it comes to a sacred marriage where they have kids, where they add to society.
No longer just you.
That is your body.
Bringing someone in.
Okay, you're still bringing in the doctor to use the scissors to snip off your penis. Right. But a 9-year-old boy can go into a clinic and decide that doctor, that 40-year-old doctor, can cut my penis off in the doctor's office in that gender therapy forever. It's still an adult and a child cutting off the penis, Moise, living with the decision of that doctor to cut the penis off. It's still living with the decision of another person too.
With getting your penis cut off.
For you to decide that a kid can cut his penis off, you're Googling it. If we follow your line of thinking, that's when things get crazy. That's when kids can cut their penises off. Just accept them, and then it's cut their penises off. So why can a child physically harm himself?
I knew that was coming.
So why can a child cut his penis off and harm himself? I guess. So why?
Oh my gosh, sorry. Did you get set up a seamless? Sorry, I was just thought I realized I didn't have the window on the screen anymore. I'm a fucking asshole. It all just gets dropped right in the same place. It's very, very handy. It's quite nice. I was gonna update the password with you. We still get invaded pretty easy. It's just sometimes I'll sit on the PvP one, and I'll just like, because I can then like crack a effectively, what's it called? I forgot. A Taunter's Tongue. There's like a Taunter's Tongue equivalent. So it's really cozy. And if you want to just level things up first, then we can do that while I invite people to invade us at the same time. Or I guess if you're running it, you have to do it. Y'all in the lovely chat, we're gonna name this something. We're gonna make a fucking password.
Prove everybody wrong.
Expose everything, bro.
Where do I put
It's
the
time to go
shameless
full
file
demon time.
again?
It's clearly obvious at this point. It's full demon time.
See?
Why not?
All of it right.
It is time to
in
go
there.
full demon time. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
There is
Where?
no holding back.
I got you. Sorry. So you just drop it in your Elden Ring game directory, right? So it's in the game directory. You just put it right next to the executable. Everything goes flat. You don't like open up the seamless co-op directory or anything. You just put it all there.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm. Then inside there's a settings thing.
I'm just because I'm just copying and pasting it in there along with the executable.
The most obnoxious thing is I'm struggle busing. So like,
Do we turn off the anti-cheat?
It turns it off for you. Don't worry. It doesn't launch it traditional means, right? It's not going to launch your actual Elden. Once you've placed it all in place, just go into the seamless co-op directory, ERSC settings. Please don't turn off invasions. They're my favorite part of the game. But like, I'm just going to point out that a lot of people that get upset they get invaded and start crying about it, the first setting in the fucking settings file is how to turn off invaders. Literally the first thing. It is so present. It is impossible to miss this shit. It's fucking wild. But yet people miss it because you have to scroll past it to do the password, which is even worse. Absolutely fucking horrible. Faucetbot is slacking. It is not doing its fucking job.
Okay, so I go into, you said go into the file, and then what do I do?
Okay, so then you go to the bottom, and one of the last things is password. It's very dope. It is very good. It is epic. It's seamless. It is seamless. That it is definitely seamless. Oh, we love you as well.
Okay, so it.
I forgot to enable Faucetbot as a channel moderator, so I'm dumb. We're just gonna change it.
So,
instead of PvP, we're gonna make it something new.
So the near the equal sign, we put the new password, right?
Yeah. Co-op password.
What is the new
space,
password?
Equal sign password. We're making it up together. We're fathoming this together, bro.
Okay, so 10.
Type it
26.
to me.
Okay,
I can try it.
Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
And then
It starts without having a thing there as a way to like force you to like actually apply a password. It's
and
nice.
I made a space on it instead of just putting it right there. Well, maybe let me backspace once. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And hit. Oh wait, I'm gonna send it. Do you want me to send it in DMs or do you want me to
DM it to me? It's easier that way. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's harder. Okay. Dopeness, promoteness.
And we hit save, right?
Save it. Close it. All good to go. Launch. It's gonna launch a terminal really fast. You don't have to give a fuck. Just let ESRC launcher spawn its little quick terminal. I'll just minimize it because I don't want to deal with stuff. Then you're golden. Golden as fuck, my dude. Nameplates for me have been broken in this game for like over a year now. Like, I have told Bandai Namco, I've mentioned it on the Discord. I hope they have conveyed this to FromSoft. FromSoft, my dudes. My controller's off. What the fuck? What kind of loser am I? A big old loser.
Alright, it launched, but nothing happened.
Huh? Like, it might take a second. I just minimized the terminal. I didn't really care to get rid of it. It closes itself later, I think. Or I have my terminal going to, like, the bar when it's closed. Yeah, I do. I'm a loser. That's whatever. Did it, like, fail? Because mine did,
no,
like...
it opened up.
A terminal, Elden?
Yeah, it opened up Elden.
Its legs? Okay, good. It skipped
Who cares
anti-cheat.
anymore?
It put you in the thing. You're golden. See, it's so convenient for people. And again, this is the same person that made like the community anti-cheat for Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. They gave us co-op in Armored Core. They have given us Sekiro multiplayer. They gave us multiplayer in my favorite game. Okay? They're awesome. They're fucking amazing. Okay? That's what I need to get at. They go so fucking hard. I feel a little crappy, so I won't be on for terribly long. But this seems fun. I might put Seamless Co-op on my Steam Deck too, so I can like hop in from there while I'm in bed molding. I brought a soda in hopes that that helps. It's a free mod. Are you starting? You're starting anew. I imported all my characters. The other file is the save manager. But I'll just hop on my level 1 that is not really a level 1. I mean, it is a level 1, but it's like got 100 hours on it. Don't judge me. Or do. I need to collect the Seamless Co-op stuff. You'll get the items when you get out of the start. I'll be waiting for you there. I just used the save manager to bring my shit over so I could keep my presets especially. Because, like, I have fun with character presets. You cannot, without changing stuff, take this back to vanilla. Right? Like, by default, it uses a different save and a different save name. Like, it changes the file type so it doesn't conflict. It skips that anti-cheat. And the way FromSoft identifies this shit is when you connect, they send a magic packet if you load fucked up data. And they use it to fuck you. Again, I adore them, so I'm not mad. I think they're pretty dope. And when you get to the first step, you'll get a lot of items. Just make sure you sit at the bonfire and you'll get them. You get them at any bonfire, honestly.
Oh, I have to make a new character?
Yep. It doesn't by default transfer your stuff. I just happens to use the save importer so I could keep my presets. It is the other file if you wanted it. You'd have to restart for it to detect the new save. Or the modified save, I guess. Like with that importer, I did use it a decent bit to like back up my save in place every time. And then would immediately, so I like back up my save, and then I immediately, without any fucking delay, rush to, blah. Okay, so I'd be playing the game, I'd make a cool checkpoint, I'd back it up. There's some of them in my archive that I don't know where it is, it's kind of lost, that were like me about to do cool skips, and I just like decided, screw it, this is a cool skip, I'm gonna do it. Like me skipping, me doing a lot of the skips, like I had to learn how they work, which was fine, but like especially around the capital, like a lot of them are just really fun, and I intuited one of them because like someone really cool made it make sense. And so like I even have my like little I have my, not my check marks, I have my map markers for like all the skips you have to do a level 1 game, like just sitting here. It's so fucking cool. Oh yeah, this one we have the Elden Throne. We're on that save. This one's basically one step away from New Game Plusing it. I don't mind New Game Plus level 1. It's just like I didn't do the DLC on it yet, so I kind of didn't want to like new game it. I mean, I've unlocked the DLC. I'm kind of a bitch.
All right. Had to restart the game a little bit, but yep.
Okay, back to Ms. Back to our local spousal abuse specialist, Ms. Kiff. Take it away, Ms.
Every person that you've ever known.
But the actual substance is him confirming her allegations. People in OTK knew Emmy was going to make this video. So Ms. is allegedly at TwitchCon weeks before telling her employees to relay threats to her so she stays quiet.
At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him.
And what's the only sort of evidence Ms. Kiff has against Emru? It's her taking care of her rabbits. But first, let's see some sympathetic whimpering.
Yep, literally walked straight into that too. What a fucking idiot.
I mean, motherfuckers are gonna do what motherfuckers do.
I too make this sound right before—
Oh, give me a teeny second. I forgot something in the kitchen. I'm a dumb bitch. I'll be right here. One day I'll just put my fucking wireless headphones in and just take you all with me to the kitchen. I'll just like switch the mic to it for like a second when I get up or some shit. One day.
Think about doing a cooking stream. I heard you the first time. Yeah, I got some little drink right beside.
It's hot. It's hot.
Ooh.
It's hot. Not now. Did I do that thing I'm supposed to do tomorrow?
I brought chopsticks and pickled peas because I like these things.
I'm about to enact revenge. 30 seconds pass.
Emru has a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in. These were a big part of her life. But as those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room, they started to see disgusting neglect. No food, no water, sometimes not having clean bedding for weeks. I, along with many others who would come over, would give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of them, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many of them just died over 1 year of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt terrible, and my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you."
Having text-to-speech on during this is crazy.
Here is a video up close of Emru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people—
It's, as many people have brought up, including Legal Mindset, it's his house. Like, it is his house. He lives there, too. If you're going to not take care of them, you're kind of a fucking piece of shit, bro. Like, yeah, you helped with some shit. Okay, great. Because you fucking live there.
Also, he asked her to move there. Like, one of his things is that he asked her to move there.
Yeah.
So she can be protected against the stalkers. And then one of his big complaints is, I told Emru to stop doing this, and she agreed to stop the stalkers.
I mean, he's weird, but yes. Yes, you're right. He's kind of a fucking mess. Do you think he realizes that he's a fucking mess?
No, he's just an attention whore. That's it.
He is a whore. That part's accurate. He's a fucking whore. Yeah.
When I don't know if you ever want to look at the my video. I basically say that there's nothing interesting about him. The real content is in the people he brings around him. It's nothing particularly interesting about him at all. He's not the interesting one. That's why he keeps having so many people show up there.
Makes sense. I think my best content's when I'm eating pickles. As I eat pickled peas.
People say that she didn't.
Yeah, this is gross. She should clean that more. But Mizkif lived in the same house with her. He's framing it as she's killing off these rabbits.
She left them to die. And I'm not going to sit here and have her pretend she didn't. It's f***ing disgusting.
Why do you only care now? He's using this as a blackmail tool, not because he cares about these rabbits. It feels like he saw the outrage over Hassan's dog and said, yeah, that's a great idea. I'll use her animals against her. That's not speculation, by the way. Mizkif unknowingly admits that he's using the rabbits as blackmail.
When it comes to Emiru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan.
Oh, okay, good. Then what was the plan?
My plan for myself was very simple. If Emmy were to say something about me, I would say something back. That's it. It was if she ever said anything.
Bro, if anybody aggrieves me, I'm gonna fuck with them for the things that they're actively doing. Right? I'm gonna shit on the things that they're currently doing in present fucking day. I'm not gonna go hunting and hounding around for some other shit. That is lazy. That's lazy as fuck. I got no patience for it. He's such a lazy bitch. Why is he such a lazy bitch? Do you think he knows that he's a lazy bitch?
I mean, he knows his career is done.
Does he get that? Does he like legit though?
No, I just want to see what stuff he wants to reveal about everyone. Because I don't think he has anything. Because he would have already released it.
Well, here's the thing. If he knows some inappropriate shit's going on and he's just sitting on it like a fucking whale, then that's like kind of nasty, huh? Like that's like very fucking gross to like know something is
that
afoot.
just makes him look even worse.
Yeah, but he doesn't probably seem to fathom this enough to give a fuck.
It's like the cover up thing, where he like literally covered up that thing and tried to act like everyone was wrong about it, but no, he played the hand in covering up someone's assault.
I got something I need to play on stream.
That wasn't very gangster, though, was it?
I would say something as well.
Okay, so threaten.
Woo! Nice shot. Now try one with one hand, so you can go gangster. Nice.
What am I upset about?
What'd you say about my man? Yo, what'd you say about my shawarma? What about my fluffle?
Bloods for life, bull. You're on the wrong street, cuz. You acting brazy.
Ooh.
Who you calling bottom bitch? Who you calling a bottom bitch? Who you calling a bottom bitch?
Fashionista Gila. Champion #1. So, like, in trying to, like, suss through the shit people were saying about, like, Mr. and Mrs. Klein, I had to dig. I wanted context, so I don't like being lied to because it takes so much fucking time. Right? Like, people might say an untruthful thing, and to them it may be a whatever. A little whatever she derby. But for me, it's like, I now have to spend, like, countless fucking hours sussing through bullshit, trying to find out if people are on bullshit or not. And that's hard fucking work. I'm gonna be honest, it's very tedious. I do go poking through shit. I do those kinds of things some days.
her to keep her silent was the plan. He said blackmail wasn't his plan and then confirmed it was his plan. What is happening? And Emery isn't like Miz. She's not an idiot. She gets accused of abusing her rabbits and she denies it.
I heard from my friends, other streamers, and my employees that he had cooked up a plot that if I ever tried to talk about him, like about the abuse or anything else, he would try to go live and say that I killed my rabbits. I was told that he approached several streamers who are around us a lot when we lived together and asked if they would basically back him up, and they refused. Obviously, they're not insane.
Oh, when you get out of the first area, and you sit at the first bonfire, it's going to give you some items. You're going to be looking for the Great Pot, I think, right? Yeah, the Great Pot. Wait, opened your world to wanderers. Yes. And I'm going to use the effigy of Melania, and that's how we're going to play together. Then, because you're cool, you're going to crack the dried fingers after I'm in. And that way invaders will come and I can fight people. Oh my gosh, having to beat the game with level 3 weapons just so you don't like get placed out of the bracket you want to play with is like absolutely fucking bonkers. I liked it. I would do it again. But I'm gonna be honest, it's a fucking mess. And backhand blades from the lovely DLC weigh about on par with like most of the daggers. Right? Like, the rickety shield is 0.5 weight. And, like, misericord and backhand blade weigh the same at 2. Again, they're, like, the heaviest of their class. Because, like, you know... Wait, hold on. Oh, no, I'm, like... It's over where you can't see it. And nor can I. There we go. So, backhand blade's 2. The lightest dagger is 1.5. Rickety shield is 1. And then I have this, like, 4 weight fucking thing on me. I'm probably gonna switch to just regular hand axe for an offhand. It's really fast. Like, it's just that the, blarg. I have quick step on it. It's not bad. My game is really spotty right now. I don't know if it's because I'm, like, also streaming or not. It's wild.
And I will say this proudly. Emery abused those rabbits. She did. And if you're in Austin, Texas, and you want to say that she didn't abuse those rabbits at my house, you're lying. You know she did.
He's saying this.
He's just calling out Asmon right now. Bro. Little bro, you cannot. He's cooler than you. The fuck are you doing? I'm gonna keep this one axe. Does it even feel slower? Am I wrong about this? No, it's this. No, it's not. The animation's slightly different, right? Because, like, if I do, like, just light attacks while it's dual-handed, 1, 2, 3, as opposed to, like, 1, 2, 3, and they're all from the same direction. Okay, cool beans.
Proudly? What's that even supposed to mean? It's like English isn't his first language.
Emery wouldn't clean the cages, and the smell became so bad that we started to have the rabbits just be outside. I told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water, because they are her responsibility. Instead, these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat with no food or water or anything. Most of the time being in cages with no bedding besides poop all over the place.
It just sounds like this guy was completely cool with letting a bunch of rabbits die outside until she made a video on him. So what is it? Have all of these creators come out against Emery as a rabbit abuser? No. In fact, OTK, an organization that Mizkif founded and that stuck by him through his drama in 2022, put out a tweet saying OTK fully supports Emery. Also, we secretly dumped Mizkif some time ago for unrelated reasons, which after reading about the lawsuit Mizkif filed against Emmy, Asmongold, and OTK, that seems to not be true. But guys, it doesn't even matter if Emmy is a bad rabbit mom or not, because this drama is about Miz abusing her. So unless I'm supposed to think that Mizkif was enacting revenge on behalf of the rabbits by abusing Emmy, it doesn't matter, because it's
Never talks to Melania. Fuck her. Maidenless till I die. Maidenless till the last step. Bro, where are you in the game?
I am going to the church.
Bro, you don't have to go to the church for fucking seamless co-op. I told you to go to the first step. Motherfucker.
I am at the first step.
Okay, go to your items. All you gotta do is go to the tiny great pot. It spawned in your inventory when you got into seamless. The moment you fucking, like, touched that thing, the grace, you got, like, 6 items. One of those is called a tiny, or 7 items. One's called a tiny great pot. That's all you need for co-op in this mod. You don't need to go any further than the first step. Stop making me wait.
completely unrelated. Miz does try to wrap this up as a reason he broke up with Emmy.
Between the rabbits, the stalkers, and the overall...
You got some new items. You don't have recents on, I bet. So it's in... I only turned recents on recently. Key items? It's in key items. Yeah. No, right? Is it? Is it in key items? No. I don't know where the fuck it is. Tools. It's in tools. They're at the top, right by your flask of tears. You should have gotten them when you sat at the first grace.
Yeah, no, it didn't appear for me yet.
You're at the church or something?
Yeah.
Maybe try the very first grace. Wait, did you actually rest at it?
Yeah, rest.
Okay. Try again. I'll look up why while you're doing it. But I can't join your world till you open it to Wanderers, and you can't do that without this.
Ability to handle situations with each other.
Great pot.
And I knew this wouldn't last. But I didn't know how to get out of the relationship. She did not want to move out.
It's genuinely psych.
Tell me when you cracked the great pot.
I'm doing it.
Cool beans. I'm going to turn off recents as soon as I get in there. And I'll use the effigy of Melania. Lol. I can just spam it.
For Miz to frame this as him just trying to get away from her, but he just doesn't know how. He's the one nonstop messaging her for 8 months, begging to get back together. She doesn't reply to him once.
Are you saying you did use the great pot, but to no avail?
Yeah, I'm using the code right now. Did you do with the code, or did you put the code in?
I did. Like, when you're hosting a world with a tiny great pot, if you go to the book, the Adjudicator's rulebook, it gives you an option to read your code. Do you block network connections or some shit? I don't fucking know.
No.
Okay. I can restart the game and check. Let me do that. You launched the game after you set it.
Book.
So, like you had to have for your case. So I'll just go check. And I'll do the thing.
During this entire time period. Goes to Twitch.
Because it should say the
Let me
password
see how
in the
your
middle of
code
your
is put in.
screen. Okay. I don't think it cares about the space.
Yeah, I know. I did the thing. The password is in the screen.
It is 1026 capital D, like you sent me.
Yeah, and I just want to make sure you have one space instead of two.
I do have a padding 0 or a padding space at the end I just noticed, so I'll restart. GG. Let's go.
In October, threatens her to her employees to stay quiet. Since 2022, Mizkif has always had the reputation of somebody who's trying to manipulate the situation. Back then, he was accused of covering up his friend sexually assaulting a woman who was unconscious at a party. The best videos covering this topic are by Henry Resilient. But the gist is, this woman, Adriana Lee, did sue them for defamation and business interference, where in the end, Mizkif, Maya, and Slick ended up winning the civil court case. But the fact remains that Mizkif's friend did grope an unconscious woman at a party, and Mizkif chose to keep him in the streaming house.
We're not kicking him out. I know a lot of you guys were afraid of that, and I understand why, considering the last time of what happened, but he is not leaving. That's Maya. I was literally crying.
We were crying yesterday morning because
I thought I was going to have to do it.
Has to leave today. We're not kicking him out, but he is getting help. He is going to talk to somebody. He is going to change his behavior.
Mitch came out and admitted that Mizkif sent her to Adriana Lee's house to make her downplay her twit longer, so that it didn't sound like SA. It worked.
Mitch, Barry, and Maya come in. I don't want to deal with them. I just want to write this to
Okay, I restarted my game after making sure the password's input correctly. I currently can't find your world. Did you restart too or something?
Yeah, and I don't have anything blocking.
Okay,
no,
I'm gonna
there's
crack
nothing
the pot.
blocking it.
Yep. Oh, if you crack the pot, it even lets you view the current session password. I'm gonna try the pot myself, and you're gonna have to turn it off, I guess, to try. if you want. So it's go to the top, get the separation mist. If you use that, it'll allow you to like disconnect from hosting, and then I can try to join, or you can try to join mine. Because if that works, then if that doesn't work, then clearly something weird is afoot. And I can invade and do with other people, so like I'm confuzzled.
Alright, and what am I gonna use to help?
Effigy of Melania. Then click use. Huh? Wait, did I just do a dumb person thing? I just cracked both in quick order.
Wow,
so mine is both
I
open.
just connected to you.
Okay, tight. Okay, here's the thing that I might have been a dumb bitch about. I might have had to use the tiny great pot to go to yours first. So I can kick you out, and you can go over, and then I'll tiny great pot, and then come to you? I might just be a dumb bitch. But you're gonna see my nameplate, and if you have it turned on, you can see the millisecond latency towards people. Seamless Co-op does direct connections and or through Steam. So we have like 30 milliseconds of latency. Isn't that nice?
Yay.
I'm gonna kick you out. We're gonna try again. I think I'm dumb. I'm dumb as fuck. It's okay.
I am
Water
being
and move
kicked
on
out.
with my life. Maya was like,
Like,
Oh no, did I ruin
Miss
your
Kim should have
life? It's so lonely
No.
without the fucking like guardian at the front of the game. Like I kind of love that dude. He's kind of cool. We can also change the difficulty scaling if you want. Like we can make the game more brutal. Okay, tiny great pot.
I'm using the pot.
Yep. I use it too, just in case I'm dumb and it's a requisite.
And I'm using current code.
It didn't say it failed.
So...
Oh no, I can't do it with the pot on. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Can I do it again? Does it give me an option to off? No? So I have to not tiny great pot first. But I can separation mist it. Y'all. And then it says no co-op sessions available for me. I mean, I guess there's no quest list or anything. You can just kind of do stuff.
So do I hit, okay, just to make sure I hit open world to wanderer.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I can invade you. Oh, it didn't error this time. It says connecting. Dope. Nice. Also established connections. TCP is a motherfucker.
I just don't think you should say anything at all. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, no, or I should say it wasn't that big of a deal and I'm over it now. And I was like, listen, I'm gonna be true to myself. I'll make Slick look good, like an angel, because I did, even though I was upset with it. I just, you know.
Oh, by the way, if you go to the rulebook, you can turn on team damage. You don't have to. Just thought you'd like to know. If you ever do want to fight.
Wait, so what did you just do?
Nothing. I didn't do a thing. I tried to use the book, but I can't use it because I'm not the host.
Which book?
So you're going to have Adjudicator's rulebook. That lets you turn on team damage. There you go. Dope.
I came to a even point with Maya because Maya was like, we don't want to kick him out.
No answer. Did Miz explicitly give direction to you and Maya and whoever the fuck else was in that room to go to Adriana's house and to quote unquote downplay the situation or
Okay, we got a game to do. If you want to do game. You're in charge, I'm gonna follow.
find a way to save Slick's ass? Yes or no?
The answer to that is yes.
Now again, Mizkif and Maya did win their civil lawsuit over this, but this hasn't changed how a lot of people view these clips. When you acknowledge that an unconscious woman was groped and then you speak about it like this on stream, it's gonna draw some criticism.
Of what you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever, at a low scale.
Oh, and if you use the dried fingers, it lets you invite people to come invade us. So dried fingers are like one of the items it gave you. It allows you to bring people in to fuck us up, which I think is good fun. Who doesn't like a good invasion? Some people might be fucking, what's the word? Some people might be doing some dodgy shit, but it's fun. I swear to fuck, most of Kick is just the robots that are like, hey, add me on Discord, to which I say no. Like, it's mostly the bots that do this shit. It's so fucking annoying. Oh my gosh. It makes me want to throw things, bro. Like, I just want to sit and throw things, because it's so fucking annoying.
It's not really a big deal.
Alrighty.
I don't think people really gave a shit and really cared.
At least I'm honest.
Gonna be like this. When people like think of it, they think that he stuck his dick inside her without her consent.
You know, that's good.
And I'm like, that's what people perceive it as.
I just hate the narrative of
My game keeps stuttering out. After this, I might get off stream and just keep playing this if you want, and see if it continues to stutter.
He didn't rape her, so it's okay. He didn't rape her, so it's okay. He only touched her inappropriately.
Now, whether you think Mizkif got too much heat for this or not is up to you, but 3 years have passed, and Mizkif has found himself being accused of abuse by one of the largest female streamers, who is never a part of any drama. Miz's former co-workers had sided against him. It's like, bro, you got away with the first one. I don't think you're getting away with this one. There's too many witnesses. Emmy is telling stories about how she would hide in the neighbor's streaming house, and once Miz figured out she was there, he'd follow her over and continue yelling at her.
Laying in the guest room bed. And
He even followed her
house
to Asma's house. Jesus.
That's disgusting. That's fucking bananas. Like, she deserves better. And with all the lovely dudes I know, it just reminds me to say that, like, not all dudes are fucking trash actors. It's just that a few of them get kicked out of every situation they have ever been in. And as a result, they just kind of mosey around making everyone think every dude's garbage because these couple fucking shithead dudes consistently fuck around, and all that we have is that they have gone into every friend group, every group of people, and they just leave us to waste. Is what they do. I don't know why they're like this. It's just how people do.
Come to see like why I was crying. They were standing in the corner, and Miz, he came in, and he was very physically aggressive. He was like, Emmy, like, what are you doing? Like, angry. And then as soon as he turned and saw this other person—
did it count the summoning pool for you too? I was wondering. Okay. I didn't activate any of these things when I was playing. Like, sadly, I can't bring you with me because you have, like, the different version of Lanedell, which is a fucking bummer. Because it's kind of dope there. Do I have my latency tools? No. Okay, cool beans. Let's get it. I'm doing my inventory really fast. I'm good whenever you are. I'm just quickly doing this. I'm gonna put sporific grease on my bar. Sporific? What? You found some shit?
Whoa.
You found some shit. That's pretty dope. I'm a fan. I like it.
No. Fuck. These wolves are always fucking annoying because it's like so many.
I'm chilling here at level 1, just hoping I don't get my ass beaten. You start at level 7. So all I've got to say is lol kakwa.
What the fuck? I am literally about to die.
Let me see if I have a group heal. 1 sec. Just stand by me. Give me a sec. I do. I'll put it on my bar. I got you, fam. I do not, on the other hand, have a, I don't have a torrent, because this is my level 1 save, so I have nothing in terms of, like, usual shit. which I'm fine with. I don't mind hoofing it around the game. But I figure you probably want to know this. Probably, my dude. Oh, and I was going to put the fan daggers on my bar, so if we did get invaded, I would be able to use it to gauge latency. I don't need that, huh? Because I can just look at the HUD now. There's a setting in the in Seamless Co-op to turn on nameplates with either in-game name or like account name, and then also to show latency. So I can see your like little 41 millisecond latency and be like, holy fuck, why can't the average 90 to 120 millisecond latency of playing the game legit be nearly as fucking cozy?
Standing there, he instantly like deflated and changed his tone. He was like, "Oh, Emmy, I was wondering where you were. Like, are you coming home?" That roommate like later asked me about it, and they were like, "What the fuck was that? Like, are you okay?"
And Asmin, a former member of OTK, confirms that this happened a lot.
Unfortunately.
I felt like
Happened a lot.
But guys, this is just the beginning of just how miserable and manipulative Ms. Kiff is as a person.
I treat her badly, but she comes back every time.
Ms. Kiff describes his relationship with Emru as toxic, but he never explains why it was toxic. Basically, he was jealous of her viewership. It sounds like a joke. It used to be. In old streams with his ex Maya, they talked about it.
He gets upset when I succeed.
No, okay. I used to get upset. I'm not kidding you, chat. I used to legitimately get pissed because I'm like, are you fucking serious? I brought this bitch into the world, and now all of a sudden she's growing faster than I was.
Either of one of us gets to win and we still get it. But you got the drops, right? The Flame Drake's talisman?
Yeah, I got the drops.
All right, sick. So that's the nice thing about Seamless Co-op is like
crazy.
we can do this shit together.
I mean, they changed the flow of the game. That's crazy. How do I come back?
Where'd you spawn at? I can't open my map for some odd reason or another. I guess because it hates me.
The fact that you can say that and feel like it's okay that you felt that way.
Actually, hold
like,
on.
yeah,
I know why I have weird latency with my
it's
controller now.
In that.
That's bad.
Is it
I can only
bad?
see your head. Yeah.
And guess what? I don't care anymore.
That's bad.
But I don't care anymore. And I stopped caring.
He's okay as long
Okay, cool. I had DS for Windows still running, so it was registering the DualShock plus the X input, and now it might be tightened up. Moreover, how do I get to you? Oh, I just touched something inside the cave. I can't use my map for some reason, I guess. I don't know. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at.
Okay. Well, you see me on your map, right? You'll see like a little marker that is the player you're with.
No, I'm dead still. But
oh, I have to rest. I
only
forgot.
see you running around.
I forgot I have to rest at a bonfire for this to work. Okay, hold on. I got you. After you die, there's a couple ways to bring you back. I forgot what they are. Outside of this one. Don't mind my torrentless ass. I'm gonna take us over the bins to the next one. Do I have flax on me? If I have flax, I can use it to run faster. No, I do not. Lame but aims. So, like, my loadout, America's Scar or Sword Seal, Radigan's Scar Seal, Erdtree's Favor, Great Jar's Arsenal. It's also I can be light armor while I'm doing this shit. I'm such a fucking loser. And which is only helping because I'm carrying this big-ass axe as an offhand. Big-ass axe.
So I never have more viewers than him. If I ever surpass his viewership, which will never happen.
She'd be done. I'd pull the plug.
He could not take it.
It's crazy realizing there's no irony here. He's serious. And he explains the drama from a Rust event stream.
We're both streaming the Rust event, and I thought it was going really well. I thought everyone was having fun. I was like, oh, this is great. Everyone's, doing the same thing at the same time. We're all hanging out. We're gonna have fun. Then I check my Discord messages, and he's messaging me saying like, Emmy, I'm gonna kill myself. I waited. I'm gonna KMS. I waited so long for this, etc. Basically, he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. In that house, I had a glass door.
They what?
I said they basically restructured the game to do co-op. That's crazy.
The same person does all of the cool like community being able to play the game after it's down. They do really cool shit. They've been working really hard for the community. Anti-cheat, Armored Core got multiplayer or got co-op. Sekiro got multiplayer. This game got seamless co-op. Then they went and gave it to fucking Dark Souls 3 recently. It just dropped out of nowhere for me. Like I got on stream one day and I'm like, oh. I was like so fucking happy. Shit was legit. I cannot skip this bitch fast enough. I've like gotten the fucking throne of the Erd tree without a maiden, and now she's trying to force me to come in here with her. I don't like her. Leave me the fuck alone, you indignant bitch. I'm tired of you. I understand.
Well,
Think you'll do something. Hmm?
So I always marry Ronnie at every playthrough.
I mean, she was one of my first, like, endings, I'm pretty sure. My most recent one was the fucking chaos thing. I accidentally maidened up. God damn it. Wait, did I? What the fuck? I was clicking B the whole time. Oh my gosh. I got to the Erd Tree's Throne Maiden list, and now I fuck it. I can at least ride Torrent with you, and it's not like it's base game, and I have an archive of my save. I really don't care. It's a big whatever. Big whatever.
Wait, okay, where are you?
Coming to you. En route. I'm riding.
So I could like see this
We
was
ride at
happening.
dawn.
He was walking behind me, making sure that I knew he was there. He starts walking behind my
I see your
stream
marker. You see
and
mine, right?
slamming the door so loud
I'm coming
that
in
my
with
noise
a
gate
tail.
can pick it up. So
I brought
even
us some
people on my
dudes.
stream are able to hear this is happening.
So I went back and watched these streams. They took place on May 25th, 2024. Miz starts off all excited and happy. He made a cosplay.
Look at this.
That lovely
Chat, I
team
made this
damage.
in
I'm
literally,
glad with it.
Last night, I had this idea in the shower. You guys remember OTK? I'm gonna be playing with some of those guys. I'm playing with S-Van and Nick and Emmy, which looks pretty f***ing cool.
And according to Reddit, at the start of the stream, he had more viewership than Emmy. But as the stream went on, Emmy passed him in viewership. Now, both their viewership is insanely good here, but for some reason, Miz is really sad. He's sitting in silence for minutes on end.
I'm honestly tired, chat. I'll be honest.
You hit
I'm pretty
me.
tired.
You're hitting me.
All right, chat.
You're gonna kill me.
My bad.
I will see you guys probably tonight. If
Yeah,
not
stop
tomorrow.
He didn't come back that night or the next day either. Instead, he threw a hissy fit in the background of Emmy's stream.
What is unofficial?
Do you have rabbits?
It means when he logged off, he
No,
didn't even rate
but
me
I have
because he
friends
was
that take
so
care of
salty.
rabbits
So
and
now his
hedgehogs.
viewers are clicking to get in here.
So, like, I don't know. I got friends with rabbits and hedgehogs, basically. Fucking basically, bro. Kinda. Honestly, this particular axe, the Celebrants one, and like a backhand blade goes so well together. I don't have words for this. They're so good together. I guess I can level this character with you, but playing as level 1 is so fun.
Manually, you can see Miz walking around in the background, slamming on the door.
Oh, he did?
Listen, why are we all acting like we haven't murdered? Like we haven't pillaged?
It literally made her jump. She's clearly reading the text messages from him. He's continually banging on her
You keep
door.
trying to kill me.
Advantage. She was.
Think
I had to
about
run
it.
or I
It
was
this
gonna
massive
die.
day for them viewership-wise.
I
and he's
turned
throwing
the
this big
thing
baby
around
cancer in the
on.
background, trying to
I'm
ruin
turn
it
that
for
shit
her.
off,
She's
that
trying
way
to
I
lock
don't
in and
hit
play
you.
the game.
Oh my
well, I have
god,
some
what the
cloth in my
fuck?
house.
She looks like
You
she's
don't have
starting to
to.
get pissed. Rightfully so.
You just
because
have
would
to,
you
like, be
believe me
mindful
if
of where
said
I
this
am.
went on for half an hour?
My game is stuttering again.
Her chat is asking why it sounds like someone is slamming the door. Emmy then says she's going to the bathroom, but she's gone for 20 minutes. Clearly, she's talking to Mizkif.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
She comes back and she's clearly been crying, but she cuts this part out of her VOD so there would be less speculation.
Oh my god.
Her chat knows there's something wrong with Miz. They're asking about it. Is Miz alive? Hope Miz is okay. He seemed kind of depressed when he ended. Emmy recently explained what happened when she checked on him, and it's so stupid. It sounds like a South Park parody on Twitch streamers.
So I tell my stream, I'm like, hey, guys, I'll be right
Oh,
back.
it's a
I get up and
broadsword.
I go talk to him.
Broadsword. Best damage sword you can get for raw damage. Does it excel like the long for distance? Nope. Moveset's kind of gimped. Actually, fuck it. Longsword. Oh, actually, no. Noble's longsword. Yes.
I'm like, hey,
There we fucking go.
what's going on? And he's like,
It's
I
weak, but I
hate
like
all
it.
you guys. Like, all you guys do is just take from me. I'm just done. Like, I'm just done. And I was like, is this like really happening because of rush drops? And he was like going off on me, like basically saying that he
Uh-huh.
hated me. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. And he was like, go finish your stream so that people don't know anything's wrong. And I stop in the bathroom outside my stream room and I'm like checking my makeup.
How
trying to make
could you
sure
do
people
this to
can't
your
tell that I was, like,
girlfriend or
crying.
somebody?
And,
It's like
By
it's
being a
almost
bitch?
like
A weak sissy bitch.
what the fuck? What a loser.
He's not even cool like the
About to get ready
FromSoft
to go in there.
creators.
About to get. I'm not. I'm actually getting tired. Well, I'll keep yawning.
No, I'll be offline soon too.
I kind of yearn. To sleep. Remember when I was a kid, I didn't have that problem. I could just fucking stay up for hours.
Right, but you're getting old. My chat keeps telling me that I can't be in my 30s. And I'm just like, no, I'm old. Mind you, I'm just not, like, getting sleepy throughout the day old. I'm just being a bitch old.
I always gotta take a little nap every now and then.
Sorry. Do you have heals? Do you need me to heal you?
I got it.
Okay.
A wolf's getting ready.
I'm only in
You
there
might
for like
want
30
to get
seconds and
just.
he comes and like looms in the doorway. He's like,
Mine's topped off.
Wolf's gonna pop
and
up.
I'm like, oh, I'm just
Yeah.
checking my makeup.
You can get
It's
the
like, oh,
bonfire
no,
for the
poor
grace
Miskif.
first.
He's a millionaire, and now his millionaire
Right? Isn't there one
girlfriend
up
made a
here?
few more dollars
Oh, no, it's
than him
after
today.
them.
How will he overcome this? Why can't he just be happy for her? Emmy would claim after
I'm a little
this, Miz
behind
would
you.
throw stuff at her, destroy stuff.
Destroy furniture in front of me. He would throw things in front of me and near me.
Old clips start getting posted drawing comparisons of how Miz would throw stuff at his ex Maya.
I'm not talking to him today.
Well, nobody asked you to, so.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Look at her face. She's so uninterested.
She said no.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past few days.
Oh my god.
Skip, that was
Throw
not
it back.
funny.
Throw it
Yeah,
back.
There better be.
That rest for refill.
Oh my god, I would beat the shit out of him.
We're live.
What the fuck?
He obviously doesn't find it funny. A big part of Mizkif's comedy is him getting mad. I always
Like, don't hit people. Like, if they're not actively being a threat. But, let's be real. I kind of think that that's some fringe noises there. I would beat him if he did that. Don't do it. But that is fringe noises. That is some motherfucker who cares shit. My loadout keeps getting wacky. I've got the, blah blah de blah. Smith script dagger. So I can, like, throw infinite daggers. So if you are right up on something, I don't have to, like, risk hitting you. I can just do a dagger thing and be a dagger-wielding asshole.
thought it was just part of an act. As it turns out, it's not just an act. He's melting down all the time. It's not a secret that Miz's most viral clips over the last few years are with Emmy, and he seemingly resents her for it. He's sitting alone in his Rumble stream crashing out.
So butthurt that not only does Emmy carry his Rumble streams, that she carries his dog carrying streams too, LOL. Oh, buddy, thank you for watching those streams, by the way, which I'm also getting paid for. And thank you for watching my Rumble streams, which I also get paid for. Glad to see that Emmy sitting here and not talking is the reason why you're here. You want to tell me again that you're not a massive simp and you wish you were that dog on her lap? The projection is real, Megalol. Not even wants to bang your girlfriend, little pup. She's with me. She hangs out with me all f***ing day. She's with me with the dogs. And what are you doing, Jenny? You're sitting there watching the VOD, looking at her thigh.
Wow, this guy seems so confident in his relationship. Meanwhile, it's hilarious to realize Miz is texting Emeru to stop lifting her leg like she's a cheerleader on stream. He's giving her shit. Stick the bottle between your legs and play with it. Farm those parasocial people by doing it in the first place. She replies, I
feel like he's only saying this because it made him horny. Like, because I would not think that's what someone's doing. Once I was at school when I was a kid, and my one teacher was like, your friend is holding their water bottle between their legs like a penis. And I just, like, didn't see it that way from the start. And I really do feel like it's more telling of the person, like, trying to allege that's the case than it is the person who they're bitching about.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Coming to do violence? Ow. Here, can I give you something? Here, let me do something for you. I'm gonna give you a tool. How do I do this again? Why am I being dumb? Why can't I just drop a dagger? What the fuck? Is my input mapped weird? Let me try something. Hold on. No, you go away, you go away. Controller settings. Steam input was off. Okay. Oh, I have it disabled in full. Okay, cool. One sec. Because I can't drop stuff. Start this. Map it as an Xbox controller, I guess. There. Dope. Oops. There we go. Items, weapons, inventory. Oh gosh, the fucking latency. Not the real latency, like the kind of latency you have in your head. You may not like this, but I'm gonna drop this for you, and you don't have to use it, but it's handy. I'm also gonna give you a bandit's curved sword. There you go, they're not upgraded. And in case you want it, here's a second katana. There you go. Now we're solid. Oh, have this commander's standard too. There you go. Free loot. Also, having 2 katanas lets you play like Let Me Solo Her, and then you can have like, because Let Me Solo Her does like 1 fire katana and 1 ice katana for like that deep proc, that deep reapply ice proc. Maybe not intentionally at the start, but like knowingly so now. Are you picking the thingies up? Can you see
I don't
it?
see anything.
What the fuck was
Nope.
it? Okay, I'm picking it up again. It was a Uchikatana Bandit's Curved Sword. They're not DLC, so you should be able to, so that's weird. Whatever. Okay, I'll do it.
Are they leveled up?
To +3.
Yeah, I can't see it then. Probably not gonna let me get it.
Oh, weapon level? Okay, I didn't even think about it. Okay. Let's go murder. Murder she bop. Murder she bop. Finding you. My game keeps stuttering.
Oh wait,
out.
maybe.
What?
Alright. After we go up here, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, you don't have to go up here if you don't want. We can just get off now. I'm gonna finish the Willy Mac thing, then go to bed too.
Yeah, we can stop right here.
Okay. You got a thing. It should have given you an item.
Ooh,
thank you for playing. Thank you for having fun.
Actually,
this is
let's
seamless co-op.
go. You want to go fight Mordred? And
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Certainly didn't think it was sexual while I was doing it, especially since I was wearing pajama pants. But I will stop. Ms. Replies heard that
Got
1,000 times. So done with this. I don't believe you
Roger.
at all.
Did you die?
I expected to tune into the stream and see some Alinity or Amaranth type content. It's not. Really, there's nothing sexual about
I can
it. I'm not
respawn
even
at the
sure what he
stake.
meant by her lifting her leg like a cheerleader. It could be referencing this.
Fucking claws my ankle. And
Or is it laying on her plushies like this? If a guy did this, would we all be saying he's putting out sexual content? He says she's playing with the bottle between her legs. I'm thinking like a dildo. No, she's just sitting there holding the bottle with her legs. She looks at her
What the
phone because
fuck?
she's receiving these text messages
Willy
from
goes
Liz.
and actually gets info.
She looks like she's ready
That's what
to
I
plot.
fucking
She
love
leaves
about
for
this
30
man.
minutes, and then when she comes back, you can tell she's been crossed.
And like he hasn't been afraid of like interviewing people, even though fucking.
Can you send this video to me?
Pardon? Oh yeah, give me a minute. But like, okay, so Destiny tried to assassinate our man's Willy by showing him CSAM, but he didn't.
Are we getting
look.
invaded?
No, I don't think so. What? You literally have to like. Wait, I think people could just show up. Why do you think we're getting invaded?
Because something popped on your screen that I
The
didn't
raw
see.
essence from
it was
dying?
like a bunch of. Oh, okay. Maybe.
That's the one thing that happened when I died. A rot essence. Like, maybe we got invaded. No, the Grace is available. I'm gonna sit at the Grace first. I'm gonna recoup my items. My little items. Alright. I'm also gonna switch my loadout really fast to the Starfists. There we go.
make
I'm about to
anybody
murder
worry.
this man with
I was just
Starfists,
having a
or I'm gonna
moment
lose
or whatever.
She
immediately.
then completely changes her content to playing a video game.
I like that she also goes to Elden when she's sad, or Dark Souls 3 in this case, when she's a little bit sad.
It's fine.
I also do this.
I'm fine.
Don't ball up.
I don't give a fuck.
So he's texting her like this while she's streaming Rust because he's mad she has more viewers.
I
He's
fell
texting her like this because
off the
he's mad
side.
she has Sims while she's pretty much doing nothing. Dude, she can't even do a World of
I
Warcraft
was being a
stream without him
garbage person.
crashing out and texting her.
He would often message me in the middle of my streams and berate
We
me.
need to do positioning okay, because you still hit me whenever you hit. So just like, I'll walk to the back, be cautious of where you stand, and we'll be good.
for things like playing the same class as him in WoW because he thought it would make people think that I was better than him.
Again, Miz getting mad at Emmy being better than him at video games was always presented as an
Like, honestly, I've been better than most of my like people I've dated at video games. It's whatever. Like, eat ass. Sometimes you just gotta go hard.
Sometimes you gotta
be
eat
careful
ass
with
in order to play
positioning.
better.
Yep. Eat ass all day,
Extreme
bro.
joke.
Oh shit.
This clip has over 450 million views. It's hilarious. But behind the scenes, he's unironically losing it over WoW. Emmy says, my group didn't have any other warriors. Miz replies, I know where this is going. I'm not dealing with it. I asked for a boundary and it's always crossed. You don't know boundaries. Bro, you stuck your hand down the pants of a sobbing girl. You don't know boundaries. Emmy goes, how do I not tank as a warrior in dungeon? Miz says, because you're not a tank. You do not need to tank in dungeon. Now I'm going to get so much shit.
I'm gonna blow up.
Stop. Emmy is better. Emmy this. I can't have anything, Emmy. You just take. She replies, I don't understand what you want me to do. He all caps, not tank. It's just that simple. How is this real? Publicly he's making fun of chatters, calling them parasocial, when they type that he's jealous of Emmy growing faster than him.
Emmy's definitely done more. Yeah, you probably fucking love going there when she's there, right? So you could just stare at her the entire time, you fucking loser. Omegalol, you're losing your mind because the chatter called you out and your girlfriend keep talking about getting paid as your view count crashes more. Omegalol, relevancy faded.
I know I'm kind of okay at measuring out how many hits it's going to take to break posture. And I'm a Starfist person. Okay, I'm gonna take a second to unpause the thing. Oh, he just changed it up. Like, he was aiming at me, then he turned on you. Like, super fast. Bruh.
Oh, wow, dude, I really care about that. Oh, God, what did I have? 17K viewers yesterday playing games? Oh, God, that sucks. Now that you're not only that, but you're watching an
I wish I had
falling off
17K.
Andy.
You're still
and
getting
you're giving his time
donations
on
and
both
shit from these
platforms
people.
just to see Emmy's sweet thigh, right, man?
He said nothing about her thigh, bro. You're fighting ghosts. And then on the other hand, Miz is typing, you already played Warrior when I told you we're gonna get compared. Or when 27K viewers couldn't find a Warrior? You can every time. You just want to tank. I know what you're doing, and I'm not dealing with it. She's like, there were no Warriors
I should have buffed
asking
so I
to
can
join.
bleed him.
Why is it so bad for me to pull in dungeons? Miz loses it. Because I know I'm going to get compared non-stop. Because now people are going to say you're better. It's already happening, and you...
Okay, if anyone I ever dated was mad that I sucked less, then that would be a them problem. Lol, sorry. It is defers a them problem. I'm doing whatever you're doing. If you want to go again, we'll go again. If you're done, we get it. I just like playing games. Like, I'm gonna play possibly Elden after I get offline. It's one of my favorites.
One more time. We can do it one more time. I'm tired.
Okay, I'm gonna flame grant me strength, blood flame blade. Good job at watching your positioning. Good fucking job. We got this. Let's
just
go.
don't care about this stuff.
It takes
There's
me
no
3 hits to
boundaries
drop
with
him to his
you.
knees.
She goes, dude,
Don't forget
he
that.
steps back. Don't dude me. Tank Emmy. Do it. Let me handle all the hate, the criticism, the you're worse than Emmy, the Emmy's so much better, the people saying you're better in every chat, the comparisons since no one will be on my side. Let me deal with it. Out of all the types of haters to deal with online, the your girlfriend is better at video games than you haters doesn't seem that bad. Just my opinion. I watched her stream on the exact day of this conversation, and there she is frantically texting back and forth with Mizkif. Then she gets up and leaves to console him.
Sorry, chat, I'll be right back.
She then comes back looking super sad and dejected, and chooses to immediately hop to her sponsored segment so she can end
one more
stream.
time.
He told her he needs to be allowed to
I'll
hit
let you
on
go
other
like
girls
2 more
to
at
gain his
most, then I'll
relevancy
bitch at
back on
you.
stream.
I would say that it was my fault that his
If you just keep digging the hole, maybe you'll strike gold. See, this is what sometimes keeps me up super late. It's like I will be like, one more time, but for like 4 or 5 hours. Like doing the run at first, like level 1ing the game and maidenlessing the game, I was like up so fucking late sometimes. It was a mess.
stream was dying, and he said if he would be able to hit on other girls
Ooh,
and
just
convince
have
them
fun,
that it
though.
was real, he would get his
Oh,
career back.
Liz broke
they
up
can
with
come with
Emmy,
us.
basically stating this is the reason.
He basically told me
They're gonna
that
fuck us
he
up.
Didn't even know it
realized
was
he
somebody
needed to go
here.
to Japan and LA to get his viewership
They're totally gonna
back
damage
up,
us.
and
I just
he was
walked
basically
inside.
too young to focus on friendships and relationships. It was like a mix of feelings, you know, like I was devastated, but I was also so relieved.
The last stream I found of them together was her playing WoW and talking to Miz on her day off. He was trying to joke with her, but she's unironically venting about all the things we've heard.
I'm just such a nice guy. Right, Emmy? Right, Emmy? Don't make those tweets become real. I'll punch you.
What tweets? Wait, what?
Stance breaks.
Wait, say that again? What? I'm so confused and scared. So I'm confused. Like, are we playing WoW?
Yes, if you
Nope.
quit bitching.
Nevada.
What's the most irrelevant state?
She leaves the call.
She left the call. Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
my inputs.
Why'd
like,
you leave the
lagged
call?
out a little.
Hello? You made her mad? You called her a bitch? You're rude as f. Wait, did I really call her a bitch?
So he calls her.
Answer the Slack call.
You're being annoying.
My
You're
input's
being
late.
annoying.
I'm
think it's
being
fine.
annoying? That's my job. What is your job? Your job is to say I'm being annoying. We've been doing this for 3 years now. Answer the phone.
It's my day off and you're being annoying. I went on your stream and you're being annoying.
Everything's your f***ing day off. And this is how you treat me? Seriously.
Yeah, 'cause it used to be fun.
Be fun. What do you mean by that?
It used to be fun.
Like, as
Oh,
in,
my input's not
I
even working.
used to have double
Oh,
the
that's why I
viewership,
was
so
being
it was
set up
fun to
for a
hang out with me, but
backstab.
now it's not worth it because
Okay.
you don't care?
Oh my fucking god.
Bro, we have PvP damage on. Of course it's gonna do that. Like, you really do have to be careful with where you stand. And you've been generally. But, like, that's the punishment for, like, a little fuck up. It's getting wrecked. Or in that case, backstabbed to, like, a bottom of my HP. But we didn't die. The dude's dead. Sorcerer Roger also, like, took our critical away from us like a fucking bitch. And we're fine.
Jesus Christ, you're so innocent. You're so insecure.
No, I just read what someone said in chat.
We used to do fun activities. Now you're like, let's play WoW for 12 hours a day, even when you're busy and you want to do other things. And I'm like, okay. And then you're like, yeah, you're a f***ing bitch. And I'm
just
like,
pass it
well,
through?
Dude,
why am I doing this?
Then you know what? If you're gonna
that's better.
act like this, then why don't we just not level with each other and I just fucking level myself to 60 and you go back to Lollygall Doll Land and do whatever the f you want. I don't need you, okay?
I wasn't
Okay,
touching
I
my
guess that means
controller.
I can tell Senna and Ray I can
Holy
go to
fuck.
LA.
Go for it.
It's
do
so
whatever
scary.
you want.
Okay,
He's smiling, getting a rise out of her, but she's actually mad.
people are playing them on stream because I don't know what else to do.
Wait, say it again? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of how awesome I am.
I feel like I'm talking to like a middle schooler. I feel weird.
Funny thing is I could still kick your fucking ass, alright?
Yeah, because you're a man and I'm a woman. Congrats.
So he breaks up with her and goes to Japan after this. Then she decides to cut contact with him on everything. This is when he nonstop starts messaging her. In January, he's simply
Oh,
asking her
roundtable.
to delete
Dope.
recordings of him. In February, he's
Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get offline too. Thank you for playing. It's been fun.
No problem. We can pick this back up tomorrow.
Yeah. It's a good game. Really good game. So I guess I'll see you after work. We'll play a video game. If you wanna like have help with anything like during, just let me know. Like I will eat food
Yeah,
and
I'll
talk
let
to
you know.
you while I'm working. I don't give a fuck.
Alright, get some rest.
My lunch periods are wild. You rest too. Y'all lovely folks. I'm gonna finish this video then head out.
Yep.
I'll get offline on Elden. That part seems reasonable. It's being all sputtery and I don't know why. In task.
asking why he's been removed from all of the OTK channels, which was interesting Thing that he didn't know why, because OTK recently tweeted that Miz was removed for reasons unrelated to this situation. Update, Miz is suing them for almost $1 million for dropping him, so it turns out it was related to this situation. End of February, he's still asking to talk. He says, I really would appreciate if we could talk. I won't text you again after this. March rolls around. I know you don't want to hear from me, but I just can't not message you. He texts her again the next day, a week later, the week after that. I've been nothing but miserable without you. Just at least tell me you've moved on. Brother, her not messaging you for 3 months is the clearest sign that she's moved on. But 4 months later and he's still begging for her back.
Or the clearest sign that he doesn't want to deal with her bullshit, moved on or not. Like, just be a fucking man. Stop being a bitch.
In month 5, he takes a different approach.
Fucking
Hey, I'm going
loser,
back to Austin next week, and I should at least be able to communicate and talk with each other. I'm going to be doing a lot of collabs, and I know you've been doing a lot of collabs lately, and I feel like we should be amicable with each other. I don't want or need to talk to you about anything in terms of relationships. I just want to talk to you in terms of business. Then this gets oddly manipulative. If we can't communicate and we're going to continue to not talk, this is only going to get weirder and weirder as we're both invited to the same things constantly. See, guys, he's over her. He's just talking for practicality and business reasons. She has to talk to him, otherwise it'll be weird. 1 week passes. Not a day has gone by in the last 4 months where your final words to me, don't go, haven't echoed in my heart. I pushed you away. I lied to myself to justify it. And in doing so, I lost you. My mental health weighed heavily on us both. I'm so sorry for what I put you through. I'm on Lexapro and propranolol. And for the first time in a long time, I feel clarity. You are the...
Okay, so just because you are doing something to, like, grow doesn't mean people have to let go of their fucking trauma at your hand, though. Like, it's good that you're growing. It's good that you're finding medication management helpful. It doesn't excuse your fucking actions, you fucking little hussy-ass bitch, motherfucking Mizkiff the dick man.
The love of my life. Emmy, if you still have any space in your heart for me, I would spend the rest of my life making things right. When I first read this, the first thing I noticed was that this has way too good of grammar to be from Mizkiff. He's using colons and dashes for dramatic pauses.
Now, I do use M-dashes a lot in my, like, actual communications. So it's not always ChatGPT. I just think ChatGPT's biting off me.
Then it gets weirdly manipulative again. I am leaving for LA, but I would make it work with you. Even if we can start small. Then he signs off, Matt. She knows it's from you, bro. It's your Discord. And what is this dash Matt thing? At least sign off, love Matt. I love how he frames him moving to LA as some big barrier. You're both millionaires. You can see each other whenever you want. Emeru ran this through a ChatGPT sensor, and it shows that the whole thing is pretty much written by AI.
I would like to highlight this message because it doesn't really matter, but I ran it through a ChatGPT checker.
Everything highlighted is AI. The only part he wrote on his own is him moving to LA. Classic. I want to end this video by pointing out some other things Miz was doing while he was left on red that are just weird. Emeru and her friends are the top female streamers, which means they have some pretty weird stalkers. Earlier this year, a guy followed them around saying he'd kill them.
I think we're just gonna go.
Let's go. Fucking fight right now.
What? Get away from
now. Hey, what's going
security!
On?
He's harassing us.
What's going on? What's going on, man? Right now. I'll kill you right now. I'll kill you right now.
That chat telling my adrenaline's rushing. I would have beat the shit out of this guy.
Remember, Miz at the same time is texting Emmy in the background to get back with her while publicly saying that he would have protected her from this situation.
Listen, if I was there and this guy did that, I would tell you, chat, I'd be in jail. I'm just letting you know.
What a
I would
fucking
be in jail right now. I would have not ran. I would have beat the out of this. I would have beat him to a pulp. I'm not the kind of guy that runs. This guy, I would have like, okay. I would beat the shit out of him. If I ever seem like I back away, hell no, I don't. I would have ran in there. I like fights. I would have went in. You kidding me? I would have fought this guy in 2 seconds. He carries knives. Stab me. Do it. Stream it.
There we go.
I don't give a fuck. You don't do that. But the thing is, it's like, do you expect Rose to do that? No,
it's a good try
bro,
for him
just run.
while he's
It's the
bitching.
best way to do it. I'm saying what I would have done, which is the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, Emmy, get back with Miz. Look how brave he is. Miz is telling stories of how he saved Emmy in the past.
I pulled a gun on a viewer that came to my house, and he was there for Emmy. If he stepped in my house when I shot him, I would have killed him. Absolutely. If that guy tried to get in my house, I was going to kill him. I was ready. I had the trigger ready. I was going to shoot him.
Of course.
Dude, he's so badass. This stream ends with Miz crying for seemingly no reason, except now we know it was about Emmy. Except Emmy says he's just lying about the role he played to make it seem like he was more important.
It's also so frustrating not saying anything at this time because the way he told those stories, he kind of framed himself as like a hero. He's like, oh, I held the stalker at gunpoint. No. The only person who ever came into contact face to face with that stalker before the police came was Bonnie. Bonnie is the person who found that guy outside, went inside, told everyone, called the police. The police came. All Miz did was he stood far away from the front door behind glass and metal with a gun. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Still very scary, but why are you acting like if anyone deserves credit for that, it's Bonnie. Like, it's literally stolen valor.
This guy's fucking dork. I waited to make this video because I wanted to see how Miz would respond.
Not wrong.
His response was him just confirming a bunch of what Emmy said to be true, and then teasing his chat that he has a bunch of receipts, but showing none of them.
I have dozens of photos and videos, calls and messages as well. I have things I will be leaking over the next few days of other people, of other things. I have a lot of messages that I have that I'm going to expose as time goes on, because I do believe that this is a time to go fucking buck wild.
It's been a week and
So he's building up the hype for it like he knows he's doing it for content, right? You want like a steady release schedule, anticipation, and an accord struck with the people who are going to consume your content, that it's going to be there and consistent. So yeah, no, he's setting this up like he's making content. Little did he know, he was being a lolcow. We lost an alright dude with King Cobra. Now we have this Jamoke and Mr. Piker? You gotta be fucking with me, bro. We got downgraded on our lolcow status. And like, he's kinda closer to Ian Foot. Like, he'd be like Ian. So, recently defrocked stream, recently to cold water, and I work out on a pull-up bar. Grated a huge potato and washed the starch off and squeezed it dry as I squeezed it dry here. When I said I was looking for a wife, I was not looking for a partner. I was brilliant and often driven. Yeah, no, it's just like, I hate feminists. I have some fond memories of my friend Les's mom. She hated feminists too. It's like, this is Ian Foot. Like Ian Jumha and Ian Jew hater Jumha. And Ian Foot.
The 11th commandment in many different languages. I just have to be a winner. I just have to be a winner. Be a winner. What do the words mean? Be a winner.
He's a lot more like Mrs. Hitting like this, more so than like, you know, we lost our King Cobra, and now we have this fucking motherfucker.
He hasn't shown a single piece of evidence. He's literally pretending he has damning receipts when he doesn't. He's basically in a state of permanent victimhood. Everything is about me. Look how your stalkers are affecting me. I'm gonna break up with you because I need space. Stay with me, but I need to flirt with other girls. Change your WoW class because of me. Stop streaming, you're growing faster than me. Me. And now he's suing Emaru and Asmon for defamation, lost earnings, and emotional distress. I don't know how, since he literally admitted to everything on stream, but we'll see where it goes. I think people just want to see Miz feel sorry for someone other than himself for once, but I don't think that's in his character. This video has no sponsors, so if you enjoyed it, go join the homies over on Patreon. Crimson Glass, Riveter, Christina Vina, Drinkobex, Necro Valley, Eddie Visual, Christopher H, Sentinel Music, Lucas If, Snoopy Poop Dupe 2, Amura Malbay, Rudy Boo, Drew is Sharing, Clown Factory, Mustard Shirt Guy, and the mega homies, IGP, Your Taxi, Cyber Katie, Lore Reloaded, Papa Gut, Tiz McFitz, Caden Ludeland, BA Subway, Hawk and Load, Kitty Cat, Terox, John Manfredo, Lucas, Katie Huck, Adrian, and Quap.
I think he goes pretty hard.
On October 23rd,
No, this is tomorrow tinted best. I'm gonna head out for the night. I'm gonna update my description with my timestamps, make sure that other platform people have it too, outside of just the YouTube people. And then I'm gonna go off for the night. I'm gonna be a silly gooser. I'm gonna do silly goose stuff. There's one I have to add. Okay, cool, dope music. And otherwise they're all tagged appropriately. Sorry, I feel sick as ass, so I'm gonna go lay down and take a nap and shit. I do appreciate you all immensely. I want you to have a lovely day. Be well, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and do great things. I'm gonna go and like make dinner and hope that I feel better by morning. Cause like, no one wants to feel sick. It sucks. Alright, bye, peace out. Don't worry, it's not like anything weird by the way. It's just some like, my body is possibly overreacting to everything, including itself. Okay, bye. That's what I think it is, at least. Probably. It does hate itself sometimes.